Yeah,
You guys
so
looted
I was
Amos'
gonna say
corpse.
Joseph got him.
Yeah.
that's right.
Wait, we did?
Yeah, remember
Michael
he got
took
his
his
gun.
gun.
Oh no, I didn't.
Oh.
Who did? Who did that? Was that Michael?
Michael took his gun.
That's right.
Michael took his gun.
Michael.
Sorry, Michael, but
He
you are
was-
not beating the allegations.
He was unable to attune to it.
That's right, because warlock item.
Pact magic.
Act magic.
Yum.
Yum.
There you go. Oh, there's already something on the light.
All right, so you guys are halfway between Amos's body and the camp.
Gave you your cameras, one near the beginning, one.
When
The day is
Amos
yours,
gets up and he starts screaming and running around.
and he explodes.
As you do.
It's canon now.
No, that doesn't happen.
What's the time of day?
It was like the afternoon when we got back.
Yeah.
Oh,
If it's still out the afternoon, then
under the escalator.
Douglas is gonna do the thing that all dwarves do whenever we do something great. Get ready for the
Yeah.
party.
Am I tripping? Does this
There is
Yeah.
like take a
This
dump.
is just a body.
Garrett, I'm gonna
Yes.
walk around camp.
Yeah, he's got
I'm gonna try to gather up some
Where's his
blankets.
head?
I'm gonna try to gather up some
Legs?
vodka. Gonna find and reserve
No,
like a
there's
little
no-
campfire
no,
for
there's
us.
another one.
Gonna grab some
Okay,
bread
this
from the
right.
chef and just
Take
get
it.
prepped.
I'm not.
All right, you're
For the
able
inevitable
to
party.
collect all of those items without too much hassle.
Imagine the photo just has the head.
Douglas tears off into the camp, shouting something incoherent in Dwarvish as he begins rummaging through people's stacks.
them.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch back to.
He begins running around with mugs of vodka and blankets.
Dude, I forgot how much cars.
Frothing at
I'm
the mouth.
actually rich.
What is the blankets for?
But our when it
Find
gets
out, I guess.
cold.
Probably.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. That guy's got an accident. Dude, I forgot how
Let me. How long does this take? It might not say in here.
6 years.
Yeah, so it doesn't say how long it takes to make it, but I'm gonna. Let's see. How much is this gemstone worth? This eyeball gemstone we got off the guy.
So who killed him?
Let me double check.
Yeah, its eyeball was a gemstone. I think it had two of them.
You're telling me he has a magical eye of some kind?
It's in work.
The
Yeah.
you guys harvested
sword.
pieces of the twisted corpse.
Yeah, probably because
Or-
you weren't super rich. Bump it up to 70 and
Yeah.
I think bump
Huh?
So I think one of you, I think Andrew, you have a bone tendon harp.
But
That's right.
you also said that its eye was a gemstone, so I took the
It was, yeah.
gemstone.
So that he can actually do his thing.
I said because you recognize the spell he cast using it, and you know that it requires a gemstone, so you took the eye. Let's just double check.
So was it just the one gemstone then? Because I was
I think it
under
was
the
I think he
impression
only
I
had one.
took his eyes, which were gemstones, but
I thought it was only one, but I don't know.
You didn't have
I
another
don't
eye.
know.
Okay.
I am back.
He's
Welcome
back.
back.
Yes.
I mean, I can like appraisal check it, I guess.
Oh, what are we doing?
Gun.
Eyeball.
He's looking at the stuff that he got.
Cool. Oh shit! I forgot to level up.
Yeah. What are we
You
looking?
should do that.
I should. Yes.
I have it
3D
noted as
printed
level 5. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Cool.
I 3D printed a little ratchet fidget thingy, and I've been having the time of my life with it.
Haha.
Funny. Nice.
I like the
It's a gemstone. It's worth about 200 gold pieces.
oh, sweet. That means I could technically make a bunch of gemstone paint,
Yeah. What's
or we
the
could
what's,
sell
what's
it.
the limit? What's the limit to what you can make?
What do you mean?
It doesn't
Like-
say it's a limit, but it's
It's 50. It's 50 gold per
GP.
cubic foot.
Okay.
Yeah, which would be about 120 square feet.
Gotcha. That's
Wait,
pretty good.
what?
If we slice it that way, it could technically be like a lot, but
More.
yeah. Can I take some time and
It's cubic feet.
make
though, not
some
square feet.
Well, yeah, it says it makes it says 50 GP makes 1 cubic foot,
Yeah.
but it
But
also
if you're painting
then
two-
converts that
two-dimensionally, yeah.
into a square feet,
Yes.
which
So
is
if
really
you're,
weird.
if you're painting 2-dimensionally, it's square feet.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it also says that 50 GP is 1 cubic foot.
Mm-hmm.
How much is?
Yeah, you can paint 3-dimensionally or 2-dimensionally, and you use either one. Math.
Quick maths.
So just use the area of the faces. Don't try to calculate the volume of paint.
Yeah, so I'll just. Should we say that 50 gold or like 1 gemstone paint covers 100 square feet? Because I
No.
don't know. I'm just gonna add 4
So just don't try
gemstone
to
paint.
don't try to calculate the volume. Just use the area of the faces of it. So if you're gonna do, if 1 cubic foot would be like 6 square feet.
Oh. Okay.
Because if you try to calculate the volume of that, it's gonna be weird.
I'm adding 4 gemstone paint to my inventory. It going from cubic foot to square feet. It could be like infinite square feet.
All of the
Okay,
footage.
It's working
So-
now. But
It's
Audible
6
now.
per cubic. We're just gonna do that. Every 1 cubic is 6 square.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay, cool.
Oh, it's Sam.
Hello.
It's him. It's the
yes,
guy.
Here. Here. Indeed.
The
My
guy.
my mic was not
Uh-oh.
working, and I don't know why.
Eh, you didn't need it. It's all good.
True.
You didn't need it. All right. What else is going on? Who else is doing things?
I believe I was gonna go back to the catacombs and dive into that tunnel again after the long rest. Because
Why?
now I have access to swimming wild shapes.
You're gonna
Hey.
die.
Why?
No,
why-
I'm gonna turn into an axolotl, and I'm gonna live.
Is Amos's body still in the camp?
I forgot he died.
No, it was out on a beach, like a couple hundred yards away.
He'll be back.
Yeah, I got muted for some reason. It's on the beach. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the beach and pay my respects to him for saving my butt a bunch of times.
Sorry. Okay. What happened? What happened here?
Oh yeah, you weren't here
Amos
last time.
tripped and
Oh,
fell.
Amos die.
Amos died.
They killed Amos.
Oh man. Oh wait, I was actually here for that much. I did hear that.
Yeah, Vaughn.
Oh yeah.
Amos is
Vaughn
dead
killed
as hell.
Amos.
He got executed. That's all I know.
Michael took his gun, tried to attune
That's
to it.
all you need to know.
Of course he did. Even
Average
when he
Michael.
doesn't play a gunslinger, he doesn't even do it on purpose. He is conceptually bound to pick up a gun no matter what character he plays.
It's true.
Ooh, gun.
Michael see gun and Michael go, oh.
Still.
Funny part is it's not even a functional gun.
Is
It's,
it literally just a mock gun that only works that he's just casting Eldritch Blast through?
It's a spell focus.
Okay, yeah, I figured. That's a sick focus though.
Guns aren't
Might have to
real.
steal that idea.
It's also, since he's a warlock, it's a magical item, so it replaces his pact seals with the number of chambers. So he has 6 pact seals.
Bruh, I have 2. This is
Yeah,
a
he has-
bullcrap.
He has 6.
The max
How
a
much
warlock can have is 3.
W2 go.
Yeah. No, it's 4.
4? I thought it was
Well, okay, you can get signature spell and then it's 4, but
3. Okay, well that doesn't count though.
Is that my W2?
yeah, he has 6.
There's my W2.
Or at least
Are you
he
doing
had
your taxes during D&D, Andrew?
No, I was throwing away some like loose mail I
He's
had
getting
sitting
his
around and wanted to make sure I
WD-40
wasn't
and
throwing
pouring
away
it
my
on his-
W2.
He's sacrificing his taxes to the to the paper shredder gods.
Yo, Ethan.
Yeah.
There is a third level spell on the druid page that does not exist in the spells document.
Uh-oh. What is it?
Thunderous smite.
Oh yeah, all the smites were deleted and rolled up into the paladin thing.
I see.
Let me swap out that with another spell.
Cool. Can I choose?
No.
Dang it. Okay.
You're getting Grow Tree, and you're going to like it.
Bro,
I
that's the
already
best
like
spell in the
it.
game.
No,
What do
don't
you
give
mean
him
the
that.
best
He'll be able
one?
to tree walk anywhere.
Tree.
Not the
Actually, hold on.
Ethan, you can't give him the best
Tree.
spell in the game. Come
Hold
on,
on.
man.
I can make spells, can't I?
Yeah,
theoretically.
theoretically. It's a different
gonna
process for
convince-
everyone.
I'm gonna
You have
make
to
tree
convince
spell.
me. You have to convince me how you make your spell.
I'm gonna make tree spell.
What does
How
tree
does
spell
how does
entail?
What was that?
how does creating bardcraft spells work? Do I just
think-
sing a new
I think it's
song?
the-
Yeah.
Oh,
If I if I s- if I sing "Sexy Back" by Justin Timberlake, can I make a new song or a new spell?
if you sing that specific song, you'll make a spell that like. Oh, what's a good example? You'll make a very specific spell that it's like a charm person, but like better.
It's like Charm Person, but we fuck.
Yep.
That's horrifying. Okay.
I cast
It's
Seduce
like-
Dragon.
It
don't need a spell
it's
for
like
that.
Charm Person, except it's fuck person.
All right,
think
you
there's another word
no
for
longer
that.
have Thunderous Smite. You now have Stinking Cloud. Congratulations.
Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
yay! The most
Yes!
useful spell.
I
Hey, to be
can
fair,
now
that denies
magically
It's
fart.
not bad.
that denies people actions. That's pretty good.
Yeah, they have to make a will save, otherwise they spend their whole turn vomiting and crying.
That's a 20-foot radius as well, so 40 whole feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what is bad about it? It also includes friendly creatures. Which means the people inside can't take actions, but unless you have ranged, you can't do anything.
Wait, do we have any elves? Dang it, we don't.
We did.
Gosh, dang it. Elves are immune to Stinking
Also-
Cloud. Ugh.
Also,
Yeah, but we're
also,
dwarves. We have organs.
Also, your spell will get counterspelled if it is moderately windy after 4 rounds. It just vanishes.
As you do.
Okay, hear me out. Gas masks?
Gas masks?
Gas masks?
You know, I think those actually exist.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I'm about to invent trench warfare. And
Oh
mustard
no.
gas.
Not again.
It is mustard gas, isn't it? Not
It is.
again.
I don't know. It could be cinnamon gas for all I care.
All right, I want to see.
Cinnamon
I want to
gas.
see where Joseph ends up in this underwater tunnel thing.
Creatures that don't need to breathe or are
What?
immune
We're
to
already in the tunnel?
poison automatically succeed.
Joseph, you return to the tunnel.
Oh yeah. I forgot I did that.
Are you? I take it you're gonna transform into an aquatic creature and swim.
Yes, I don't know which one, but hold on. Where did I? Oh yeah, Ethan sent me a couple cards. Let me check that.
Yeah, send them to Garrett because I shared
Yeah.
them with Garrett and he glanced over them, but just to be double sure.
Just to be double sure.
Yeah, send them to me before you just transform into them, because I want to know what they do.
These are all really low challenge rating though.
Yep. That's you can transform into a creature of challenge rating like 2. So
Yes. It's just hold on a second.
Here,
I have to
are
find-
you transforming into an axolotl?
Maybe, I don't know. I had a list of wild shapes. Ah, here it is.
It's pinned.
How about a giant octopus?
No.
Or a swarm of quippers?
Whoa, can you say that?
why don't you just send it to me?
Send what?
What you're wanting to transform into?
Oh, right. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Axolotls understand demonic.
Whoa,
What?
Were you guys not there for
Small
that?
beast. Small beast. Axolotl. CR 1/8. Small beast. Unaligned. 12 hit points. Or 12 armor class. 3 hit points. 30-foot swim speed. Minus
Oh my
3 strength.
gosh.
Plus 3 dex. Skills nothing. Languages. Understands demonic. Amphibious.
I love how it can't speak demonic.
That's a good
It
gift for
just
that.
understands it.
Yeah, it doesn't understand other languages.
I think that's canon. I think
Alright,
that's canon.
I found a thing.
Wait, you're using
This is
5e?
We don't have card for this.
Joseph, I made a whole stack of cards for you and you don't use any of them? Why?
I've leveled up.
What do you mean you've leveled up? You've only now been able to transform into the things I made for you.
I was able to transform into a few things before. They weren't all.
Why
restricted.
did you ask me to make these cards then if you're never going to use them?
I didn't. You just
What a
approached
guy.
me and said, "Hey, I'm making stuff. You tell me what you want." And I'm like, "Okay."
Do what you want, what you really, really want.
Agony.
My wild shapes change as I gain levels because I get more challenge rating.
The
What is the
rage.
DM's verdict?
I know what the game designer's verdict is.
Oh
Yo.
no.
I'm going to
using another wild shape in a class that is exclusively designed to change wild shapes with levels.
change
How
Druid
dare I.
so there is a set list of things you transform into, like spells.
Honestly, that would be very, very nice.
Mm-hmm. People might actually play Druid. Imagine that.
Nah, that's still not gonna happen.
No.
Nah, you know what you should do? You should have a
Yeah, sure, you can
Like-
use this.
Cool. Okay, I do that.
you should have like a Google Drive folder like for spells but for wild shape cards organized by CR.
Yeah. The only issue is that I don't want to put in a ton of stuff in there because I don't want a player to, oh, you're fighting a zombie and you go to the bestiary and pull up the zombie stats. That's like my greatest
I'll
fear
make
with
'em-
That won't work for me because I won't use any of those cards as my stats for my creature.
right.
I was gonna say you could make them like different.
Oh wait, hold on a second. Alright. So you transform into a giant octopus.
Yes.
Which is just
Octopuses
like
are
a U-
extremely capable of fitting through holes.
Basically just a U-sized
Pause.
octopus.
Yes.
Where's that automart?
Not again.
Alright. So you are now a giant octopus.
Yes.
How does it
My
make you
dream.
feel?
Wait.
Why is your dream to become a giant octopus?
Because I have a beak. Did you think it was for some other reason, Henri?
To be fair, that is a good mark.
Okay. What is beyond the tunnel, Gary?
Okay. You slink into the tunnel. It goes for quite a ways. As you squeeze between the rocks and stuff, you find that you don't actually have to do much squeezing, as this tunnel seems pretty wide. And in fact, intentionally dug.
Mm-hmm.
As you head further out, you come out of the wall into the ocean. And you could see the seafloor stretching in front of you as it slopes down further and further into the abyss.
Uh-huh. And that's it?
Yep.
Yes, describe the
Describe
endless
the
abyss.
entire ocean.
Dark and
Describe
wet.
the endless abyss.
Is it more of a is it more of
What's that,
a,
Garrett? You like the ocean?
cold
Describe
ocean biome
every
or
ocean.
a warm ocean
In
biome?
perfect
Mm.
detail.
Old.
Every inch of it.
Okay.
You guys are in the mountains. It's cold. You're like in the north. It's the North Sea.
Wait, hold. So I've traversed an entire mountain range to get to the ocean?
No.
No.
Look at Ringwell. Look at Ringwell on the map.
Okay, where's the map?
Why
guys can
does nobody
see
ever know where the
from your-
map is?
From your camp, you can see
the one on the wiki?
ocean. From your camp, you can see the ocean. There's hills and there's mountains and stuff.
There's
Ringwell. There's mountains. There's a like a set of mountains, like a little bit up to the right there. Ringwell is kind of at the base of that, and then
Okay.
between there, it's just kind of hills all around. But you guys, from where you're camped, can see the ocean.
Okay. That makes sense.
I don't understand why people have had so much issue finding the map. I've been using it since Misfits 3.
I don't
Well,
know.
I have it up
Also,
right now.
my
I have
food's
it.
here. I'll be right back.
I have it booked.
Dude,
Yeah,
This
I have
map
it
has been like
bookmarked. I
the
just didn't
single-handedly
have it up.
most useful thing in like gauging what I'm looking at, so easier to roleplay.
Yeah, I have it bookmarked. I just didn't have it up. Was all.
Oh, Sure.
Okay. Can I roll perception to see if what's around me?
Sure.
Cool.
A
What is the
knife.
perception of an octopus?
What is the perception of an octopus?
Oh wait, no, I still have my mental stats. Okay, so it's mine then.
Yeah.
12.
As you stare into the inky abyss, you are unable to discern much about
I
its
have dark
going
vision.
on. Yes, this is correct. You still can't see all the way to the bottom of the ocean. This isn't Minecraft night vision.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Dark vision is 60 feet.
Is the bottom of the ocean 60 feet away from you?
I mean, like,
The answer is
you
no.
told me
it's
have I
not.
come out on the shore?
What do you mean? You're
The
in
shore
the
is
water.
pretty-
You're an octopus.
The shore is pretty shallow for a while, isn't it?
You're in the water. You're about 20 feet deep. You
I see.
can see the slope of the floor of the ocean as it stretches up to the shore and down and away from you.
Can I see
You-
any sort of path that was made by the creatures that made this tunnel?
Are there fish
Like on the
in
ocean
the
floor
ocean?
or something?
The sand is disturbed around the gaping hole that you just came through.
I see.
Probably
I follow
because
it.
of the gaping hole. It leads to the gaping hole.
Mm.
Are there
Okay,
fish in
I
the
just
ocean?
go forward mindlessly.
Okay. What's your move speed?
Run it back.
60 feet. I will go to the edge of my dark vision.
You will
Well, you
go.
know the edge of your dark vision is always going to be increasing because you know.
It will go forever.
Bro's
So are you
just leaving.
Are you just gonna swim off into the unknown?
This is how his character arc ends. He just leaves.
I'm going to go in each direction, left, right, and forwards to the edge of my dark vision, then go back. If I don't find
Left,
anything.
right, forward, but not backwards.
I'm not gonna leave sight of the hole.
Make a wisdom check.
I can see the hole.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Listen, all right, saving throw. Next, it's gonna be make an intelligence check.
18.
Alright, you keep the hole in sight as you extend your to the edge of where you were going to see with your dark vision. You are unable to pick up much else. Other than
There's-
that, there was definitely something that burrowed into the seabed to get into Ringwell, and
Okay, so
it's
there's
nowhere to be
nothing
seen.
Uh-huh.
This is a massive sushi roll.
And also that it seems you also are able to determine that it probably wasn't the harp thing that you guys fought.
Look at this.
Ooh, what is that?
Ooh, what the fuck is that? A fucking cat?
Lobs. There's a carrot. There's a cat right there.
Cat.
Cat,
Cat moment.
cat, real, not fake.
Not fake. Real cat.
Impossible. All cats are fake.
Alright. Can I try and, like, cover up the hole with, like, debris around?
Nope, you're naked now. You can't cover up.
Octopi don't wear clothes.
What is this? Where
What?
did you find this? Where did this come from? It does, but I wish I knew the context on how this got made and why.
What?
It was.
Easy Company wasn't real.
Yeah.
Sam was too busy plotting on how Bones would die.
Yeah, I was. I didn't even know, actually, believe it or not. I unironically had no idea that was gonna happen.
We believe him.
Mm-hmm.
God, Bones was so much fun to play.
Alright.
Okay,
What are you doing, Joseph?
Can I cover up the hole with debris around? They dug through the side of the mountain. There's got to be debris.
Not that you can see. I mean, there's sand.
Bruh. You're telling me the entire mountain range is made of sand underneath?
No. It's sand, and then it turns into rock once you get a few feet in.
Okay, are
You're
there any
telling me
rocks
there's
around?
sand in the ocean?
No. There are
There
no
are
rocks.
no rocks in the entirety of the ocean. Okay.
There are no rocks in the
Any-
area that you are in.
Any coral
They-
or anything?
No. This is the North
There's
Sea,
coal-
not the
There's
tropical sea.
nothing. Nothing.
There is currently nothing.
Not even fish corpses. Okay.
Correct.
Are there fish?
Okay.
You are in a weird spot where, like, fish don't really hang out where you are.
So it wasn't a fish.
It was
Good to
not a
know.
fish.
Joseph, what kind of fish could burrow into a mountain?
Clearly not this one.
This is a serious question. I want to know.
I mean, I've tunneled into a mountain as a worm before.
Halibut.
That's true. You did. You did do that.
I did do that. Okay, I guess I go back.
You return.
This was a
Your party.
fruitful trip.
You return to your party.
it?
Yes.
As you guys return, Douglas is gathering up
What did
stuff,
you learn?
and actually, it looks like everyone else is gathering stuff up as well.
Indeed.
Hello, my
Sure.
friends. I have just returned from a deep sea expedition.
Oh,
Yes.
Ernest, did you go back?
Back where?
Back to the... Back to Ringwell?
Oh, well, yes, but I went somewhere new as well.
Ernest!
What?
You know what?
I felt
Never
compelled
mind.
to investigate.
Propelled. He felt propelled to investigate.
I felt compelled.
He was propelled. He had no choice.
I found
was
a
propelled.
tunnel beneath a pool of water in the room where the coffin was with the heart monster, I'm assuming. Beyond that tunnel was the ocean and nothing else.
Uh-huh.
I do suspect that this tunnel, however, was intentionally dug and not by the heart monster.
in the ocean,
Ah.
is it? Fascinating.
So we have let loose some sort of deep sea creature onto this earth. Although I suspect it was
Right,
already on this earth beforehand, but no, it's on land.
Well, I
This
can
is the
report this.
conclusion of my debriefing.
I can report it to Vaughn, but I don't think that's going to. I don't think that's going to change much.
I think it changes everything.
Oh, I just really don't care.
And he
Don't you
doesn't care.
understand? The biosphere is melding together.
What's a biosphere?
Nature is interacting.
Yeah, mate, that's what nature does.
It is a good omen. The fish
He's
are
like
starting
half-
to walk again.
He's like half druid with old elf tendencies, but also a dwarf.
Then, have we any need to worry about it?
I don't know.
So,
Would you worry
it's
about a
a
fish
good
with
thing.
legs?
It's a good thing, but you're worried
Is
about it.
A villain?
Well, it's a good
It-
thing if it's not a bad thing. I don't know which it is.
Wait, how do you know it's a fish with legs? You said you didn't see anything.
Of course, I don't know it's a fish with legs.
But do you know if it is a villain?
A villain? I
A
don't know.
ne'er-do-well.
I do not know that
Evil-
species. I'm sorry.
Evildoer can be of any species, in fact.
Oh, it must be a parasite then. A virus.
Indeed. It is a blight upon our world.
How tragic. But this
This is
too
very-
is life.
I come back with all my junk. What are y'all laughing about?
Ernest went back to Ringwell and went into a hole. And he
Yes.
found the ocean.
Great. And you've turned around, right?
Well, he's here.
Great.
Yes. I found the ocean, and I was called by it, I must admit.
Nothing
There was
good comes
something
from the ocean.
Charming about that wide
Nothing good
expanse
comes
of
from the
nature.
ocean.
But alas, my place is on land.
That's your old elven mind playing tricks on you. Nothing
Don't
good
listen to
comes
it.
from the ocean.
I was a rather young elf, actually. Not childlike, but rather young.
Oh my gosh.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means I was young, but not a child.
I could have sworn you were a bit on the shorter side, but I really haven't met that many elves. In fact, you're the first elf I've ever met. I point at you in your current state.
And you're the first dwarf I've ever met.
That's bizarre.
Does that mean that you are the second dwarf you've ever met?
Yes. Wait, yes.
No, that would make me the 2.5 dwarf I've ever met.
Wait, who's the second?
Bombs.
The Bounce is a
Oh.
mole. He's half dwarf.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't he be the first and a half?
Yes, that's why I'm 2.5.
Who wants to party?
Douglas holds up his alcohol and blankets.
Yeah, alcohol and we're
As Kessel walks
fucking in the
over.
camp tonight.
What is a party?
What could go for a
Evening,
blanket?
Kessel.
Kessel walks up to your group and he says, "All right, we're packing up. We spent too much time in off steps, so we're gonna make up the time now. Pack up your stuff and let's get moving." And he
Very
moves
well.
on to the next cell of people.
Alright, you heard them, lads. You can drink on the way.
Humans, am I right? They're always in a hurry to waste their short lives.
I
It
just
is
want a
rather
blanket.
tragic.
You can have a blanket, Cassidy. Because I like you,
You know.
and you did a good job back there, so you deserve a blanket.
Thanks, Mike.
Oh,
I appreciate
Is-
that.
is
I'm
this-
gonna
is this
just
homie
throw the
blanket made
blanket
out of
around me
animal
like a
pelt?
cape.
Yes.
The blanket homie has struck once more.
The blanket is made out of animal pelt. This is cruelty.
The
You're
blanket
made
is
out
made
of
out of
animal
blanket.
pelt.
Oh, you're right.
Is the Ernest encounters an animal blanket? Is the belt made out of animal, or is he made out of blanket? He screams, for he does not know.
This is accurate to Ernest, I feel.
Yeah, that's why I said it. I felt like you would. I feel like you
Ernest is a very new druid. He doesn't
Yeah.
really know how nature works yet, to be
would.
honest.
He doesn't know how he works, probably.
That is exceptionally true.
He kind of just
I made him
was
this way on purpose.
birthed from a forest.
Yes.
He just kind of existed from forest.
Popped into existence.
Yep.
He grew out of the tree like the fucking Lorax.
Yeah.
Literally, yes. This is my backstory. I literally just existed in a
It's
forest at one point.
Russell. He's Russell, guys.
It's true.
You're gonna have to forget that though. You have not unlocked this character dialogue.
He's
Oh,
not
true.
unlocked a high enough level.
You need
I
to
don't
up
know.
my affection levels. Yeah.
We haven't romanced him enough.
I need to pass another charisma check first.
No,
if you just
need to
give
talk
me
to
a
him.
lot of tree saplings, I might like you a lot.
Give him a lot of tree saplings and tell him they grow different substances. That
I bring
tree
you
Give him-
16
Give him
shiny
rocks and
rocks.
he'll tell you thanks. How'd you know I was hungry?
Go collect 99 tree saplings hidden across the land. Then I will give you a piece of paper. This paper will unlock a cosmetic in the marketplace.
Impossible.
That cosmetic
That's too
costs
good to be true.
7,000 real world money currency.
What is this, Price Master? $7
No, it's World of Warcraft.
billion
The Price is Right MMO.
The Price is Right MMO. That's essentially all Warcraft is.
All right, I grab all my stuff and begin to head out.
Maria has nothing except the stuff she is carrying.
Jump on the prisoner cabin. What?
Log.
We on the prisoner bus.
I'm gonna start, just as a side note, I'm gonna start making a tally of clues that you guys completely ignore throughout the
absolutely.
campaign. So that at the end of the
That's
campaign, we
epic.
can just like.
It
I am
will
the
continue.
only one
As long
covering
as you
these things.
As
I
long
hope
as you
continue
write
to remember
down,
to do that.
as
Yeah,
long as you
wanna
write down
some
exactly what they
flavor of
are.
context.
Yeah. I
Like
know
this, which would have linked to this.
Ethan has encountered clues that Douglas doesn't know about.
That's very true.
So true.
I run down.
Sam and I are just screaming.
Like, dude, I don't know what because Maria doesn't know, and she wouldn't care.
No, I don't think she would. Douglas doesn't know. I don't think he'd care either.
Wait a minute, wasn't there that whole thing with like the undead invading from the ocean?
Oh yeah, what's up with that? Yeah, what's up
definitely
with the
has nothing to do with
undead?
this tunnel that led to a bunch of undead.
Nope, that's not it. Anywho,
That one doesn't count because
Wasn't all-
you guys didn't completely ignore that one.
Well,
Wasn't
Joseph
all
didn't
the
completely
rubble-
ignore that one.
Correct. So that counts as
What-
the party not ignoring it. It was a clue that you guys
Question.
explored thoroughly,
was no
regardless of
I
rubble.
it.
explored it.
It doesn't matter that it
Everyone
didn't
else
lead you.
ignored it. I explored it.
It doesn't matter
You
that
know,
it didn't lead
now
you
that you're
anywhere.
All the
mentioning-
credit.
Now that you're mentioning
wasn't-
it, that makes complete sense to me, and I wouldn't have gotten that if you hadn't said
Wasn't
that
there a
exact
bunch of
phrase
rubble-
right now, Joseph.
In
Yeah.
the, wasn't there a bunch of rubble in the tomb, though?
The wall, the wall of the tomb was knocked in.
yeah, I
Wait a
think it
minute.
was. I think a Zorn is working with the
Garrett-
undead. That's my
Garrett, can I
conclusion.
ask, was the tunnel wide enough for the coffin to fit through it?
Theoretically, yeah.
Oh shit.
They're
The
transporting their
undead
beds
dug a
too.
tunnel underneath a mountain range, dragged the coffin through it, and let loose the heart monster. That's my
Poggies.
Poggies.
So that means they're raising heart monsters in the ocean.
That's kind of cute, like little kids.
How close am I, Garrett? Metagame me.
You're really far.
So I'm right.
We know where
You're
we're
very
not
wrong.
supposed to be.
In the ocean.
Yeah, but I'm just writing
Well,
down like big hints that I give that nobody even bats an eye at.
Can you give us a number?
Well,
How
the-
many have we missed so far?
I just started counting, but 2.
Oh,
I see.
I mean,
How many
like
have we gotten?
I don't know. I wasn't counting that.
Anyway, Douglas is taking a nap.
freaking Douglas, man.
But before he
yeah,
goes to
one less
bed,
time.
he recommends that Cassidy spends his spell slots identifying things or
How are you gonna
changing
take a
stuff
nap?
about.
How are you gonna take a nap though?
In the prison wagon.
Okay, everybody's packing up. Yeah, you can do that.
I'm
Nobody's
gonna
really.
join him. I have
focused on you,
nothing
so.
to pack.
That's true.
All right.
Aren't you, you're not a
I'm not
prisoner
gonna-
though.
I'm
Just-
not gonna lie.
Yeah, but the prisoner
I
that was in there
don't
is
have
dead.
identify equipped.
That's fine, honestly. After we just went through, I'm glad you don't. But I feel like there might be a couple moments where you'll have spell slots at the end of the day, and you might as well, like, I don't know, have some utility spell. Doesn't have to be identify. Just a thought. You've been
But yeah,
doing
you
pretty
guys
good
did
so far. I'm not
Get
complaining
some
over your
items from
build.
that. You guys did
I
get
mean,
some
like-
items from the.
I didn't get any
What-
items. I sleep.
Maybe
Another
next
man
time I get
shoot.
an extra spell slot, I can do that. Because right now I'm pretty set on my spell list.
Right. But
You guys got a short blade and 2 cross guards embossed with compasses.
yeah, and there's also the I felt like we have a couple magic items that we just haven't identified.
I see what you're doing, Ethan.
I feel like we should identify all of our, you know, like the the gun.
You're bordering on
The gun.
bordering on metagaming here. You are getting real close, buddy.
I'm going to bed.
You're almost there, actually.
All right.
This is a really funny compilation to make later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how long that takes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we have these all on recording, right? You could totally like make an audio compilation.
Yeah,
Plus
that's
just missing stuff.
bum 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 bum.
This wasn't even
bum,
supposed to be
bum,
something you were gonna miss. This was supposed to be obvious.
It's no, it's fine.
I would've
Hey,
missed it.
listen, I'm going to bed. What is everyone else doing?
Kieran's probably gonna stay up.
Are you not
Well,
gonna
it's-
report the thing I found?
It's 3 in
Oh,
the
yeah.
afternoon, and you guys are packing up to move out. Douglas is just sleeping because. he
Oh,
wants
We're
to-
I thought it was
walking.
later.
I was gonna say I thought it was later too.
Well,
No,
I'm
you
going to
guys
take a
got
long
there in the
rest
morning.
regardless. We just got out of combat. I'm taking a long rest.
I am taking long rest as well. I have used my wild shape.
I
Can
need medical
focus-
attention.
Can I focus a short rest on just getting back a wild shape or a spell slot?
No.
Like one specific thing.
What would you do
Oh, wait,
to get that back?
do I?
Rest.
Yes,
I mean,
but
a
explain
short
to me.
rest gets
explain to me how
one
you could
spell slot, but
Explain to me how you could possibly
Like,
focus your
could
wild
I-
shape charge.
Could I expend hit dice for the short rest to instead gain back spell slots or other feature charges?
Instead
You can
of
get
life.
one spell slot
like,
back when short
specifically.
resting.
Oh, really?
yeah, of any level.
Was that already a rule?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay, I never knew
you
That was specifically a warlock thing.
I never knew that.
The warlock
you,
gets all of their
warlock
stuff
gets
back.
all of them back.
Oh,
Okay, that's really good to know. We should do that more often.
But
Actually,
you
just
can't get your
realized
wild charge shape back. Your wild shape
Okay.
charge.
Okay. Well, whatever. I'll take a long rest then.
I just realized I don't need medical attention, but I am going to use my last level 1 spell slot to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Hoggies. And my Valentino white bag?
I'll be right back.
10.
Valentino white bag.
I'll wait to do a long rest later because we're going to be marching, so there's probably stuff going to be happening.
Probably.
What's happening?
And I don't feel like having an interrupted long rest.
So Douglas and Ernest, you curl up in the prison wagon.
Yep.
Can you make a
Aw.
tolerance check for me, please?
You guys are so cute.
For both of us?
Yep.
Wait, what kind of check?
Tolerance. It's probably
Okay.
because the wagon's rattling a lot, and it's the middle of the day.
15.
Dirty 20.
Okay, you both managed to sleep despite the rattling wagon and the overhead sun.
Power of
Pretty base.
blankets.
Yes.
Power of Seep. CP. Just one CP guy.
CPEP. Do I mark that as a long rest then?
Yep.
Sweet.
Cool. I got my wild
If
shape
you would have,
back.
if you would have failed, it would have been a short rest instead.
Yeah, man.
What sort
Makes
of-
sense.
What sort
So,
of third level spell should I get, by the way? You guys have any ideas?
Like spells to make?
No, just to grab for my level up.
Do you have to pick from a list?
Yeah, the druid list.
Oh.
You should pick Shrink Tree.
There's not really a whole lot of variety here.
Wait, do druids have...
Wait, no.
Like-
So that's the amount of spells you can have prepared. You have access to the full list.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. So you're just saying which one
Wait.
should you prep?
Yeah.
Can you take identify? I don't want to have identify.
I don't
You
think
wanna
druids
be a
get
sandwich.
identify. Yeah, they don't.
No.
Hilarity.
I do have
Hilarity.
elite
Though-
metal, though.
We got so used to having artificers.
we're
nobody takes
spoiled.
identify.
We're spoiled rotten. We have to go to a
we're very
wizard and
spoiled.
pay him 50 gold to identify our stuff. Ugh.
What?
Alright.
Bro, that's messed up. Can
All right.
he do that? Can
Alright.
he just make us go to a wizard and identify stuff?
Just like the old days. Next thing you know, we're going to be drinking health potions. We can't have
Oh, and this
that.
was
Alright,
one we couldn't identify things.
Would tongues
E-
be useful?
Ethan.
We had to equip it and pray.
I think
Equip
tongues
it and
might be
pray.
useful.
I already have damage, and I already have crowd control, so I think tongues for roleplay, maybe?
Hold person?
I already have web.
Yeah.
All right, I'll read out the spells that I have right now, Ethan.
Yeah, I'll do tongues.
Okay.
You tell me which one you want me to get rid of until our next long rest for identify. I've got Cutting Words, Light, Cure Wounds, Sanctuary, Cloud of Daggers, Misty Step, and Counterspell.
All those seem pretty solid. Don't change out any of them.
Get rid of light.
Huh?
Get rid of light. Half your party has dark vision.
That's
I
true.
don't.
Yeah, he
Nah,
needs
screw
it.
you.
How am I supposed to see?
New
You don't
innovative
need to see.
spell, Torch.
Don't.
It's revolutionary.
Yeah,
actually.
I wouldn't change anything.
I don't know.
I think if
Does
we
the
bring the
adventure pack come
sword
with
pieces
torches?
to someone, they'll be able to fix it. In fact, we have a thaumaturge.
Isn't it two hilts though?
Yeah, but we can fuse them together, probably.
Probably.
Two
I've got a-
hilted
Didn't
blade.
someone
I've got a.
I've
got
attune to the
another
hilts
box.
or like
Um,
identify them or something? Like, don't we
Mm.
already? I could have sworn Garrett sent the stat sheet for them.
Maybe to Michael? I don't think so, though.
I don't remember. Garrett, do you remember sending the stat sheets for the things to anyone?
You guys haven't done anything with them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember
While
the
we're-
spear.
while we're
Michael,
walking-
Michael tried to attune to the gun and failed.
Yeah.
While we're
remember that
walking,
one.
can I open up the loot box that I grabbed?
Oh, yeah.
Loot.
Yeah, that was one of the cross guards.
I'm back.
Oh, okay.
Because I messaged you after because we had to end early because I had to pick up Abby from work. But I
Right.
messaged you guys saying that there was another cross guard in the loot box that you got.
I remember that.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe that might have been what I was thinking of.
Nice. Yep, I'm just sleeping until something happens.
Okay.
Sweet.
Everybody
I
else.
might as
hang
well
on.
go find Kessel and Vaughn and let them know about the tunnel.
Okay.
In case it has something to do with the zombies, because they seem pretty close
Well, I mean,
to what happened.
You
It was
informed
a-
Kessel and Vaughn about the tunnel leading into Ringwell, but they seem more concerned about the fact that the majority of Ringwell seemed to be empty.
Right. Because
Did they see the undead?
would there usually be people there?
There
Yeah.
would usually be people and also bodies, like in the
Right.
coffins.
And there was neither.
well, I mean,
Instead, there were
So-
zombies
somebody-
and nothing else.
someone broke into the ancient tomb full of, like Nordic legendary heroes and yoinked all of the Nordic
Stole the
legendary
bodies,
hero
yeah.
corpses.
In the middle of a zombie apocalypse. Yes. Concerning, no?
Nah.
They already got this. I'm not
What if
worried
this,
at all. And
what if
neither
this-
should you.
Vaughn
asleep,
sends
bro.
a messenger hawk back to the capital to inform the Jarl, but states that your party's objective was done and there's not much they can do about it now since it's been completely evacuated.
Did
Gotcha.
I ever come back from
No, we left
giving
you
my
behind.
respects?
From what? Yes. Yes, you did.
It'd be pretty funny if I just got left behind.
And just like, guys,
Well, if
Oh.
you can't remember, it can't be that important.
well, as you guys are, as Douglas and Ernest are sleeping and you guys are walking, Kieran's filling in the higher ups about the situation. Adalbert is playing with the gun that he found, unsuccessfully attempting to shoot it. When it turns into ash in his paws and blows away.
Oh.
Oh, well, he's back.
He back.
Yes, who's back? Back again.
JD's back.
Amos back.
Hello, friend.
Hello, friend.
Who's back?
I'm sure he'll come up later. Right, because was Amos's like warlock effect ashes?
I mean, maybe. Hey, how do you know that it's Amos? And maybe it's
That's
some
true.
other warlock.
That's true. I haven't come up with one for me yet.
I'm hoping it's unrelated.
Noted.
And ignored. Rad.
All right.
What's the mission now from the Talk Amongst
So-
camp?
Yes. So, and you guys would have known this before, but it's been longer in real life than it has been in game. So you guys went to Ringwell, found out what was going on there, and then you're journeying now to Starfall to meet with representatives of the Rian Empire and, under special request, representatives of the Yarn Church
Oh,
to discuss a joint venture of establishing a an excursion into the Dead Zone, which is surrounded by a ring of golden fire. So you're not exactly sure how you're
I
going about
fell
getting into there.
into a burning ring of fire.
Gosh.
You're not exactly sure how you're going to get in there.
Okay, hold on. I do need to ask. Are we in hell?
I knew it.
Thank fuck. Okay.
Wait, thank?
Why are you thinking fuck? Who is fuck?
Oh,
And where
sorry.
can I find them?
You might better know them as Dr.
He's my-
Sex.
Oh,
Dr.
I mean,
Seuss?
I know Jellicoe. Like,
Jellicoe, Dr. Sex.
I hope
No,
not.
that's-
Sure
No,
hope
that's
not.
I mean, he literally
Pangolo.
made one
That's
of
a
Sam's
pseudo-
characters.
That's his pseudonym.
No,
That
can we,
character
can we,
was
can we
a
just all
child.
agree that
Dangerous
Yeah.
implications here.
Right with a kid.
Wait,
Wait,
which
huh?
character was a child?
Sam's character,
Sam's
the
character
child.
when, literally the child.
can we
Is this guy, is Jellicoe like the guy who made the Powerpuff Girls?
No, no.
can we just
I'm
can we
scared.
just agree that out of all of the known doctors and like science people, Pangolo is 100% Dr. Sex.
Yeah, okay, no. That's not in dispute here. What's in dispute?
Anyway, speaking of Leroy Jellicoe,
Yeah, remember that guy?
9 out of
The-
10 doctors recommend this video.
the
I do
thaumaturge
not recommend
lady,
that video.
Having a panic attack.
the thaumaturge lady is very frustrated. You could see that she has approached this area nearby Kieran was relaying the information to Vaughn and Kessel. You see the thaumaturge approach and begin whispering to Vaughn, and she seems agitated.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Uh,
I'll
th-
mark
th-
that
this
down
is-
as
this
another
is
hint
her-
that you guys completely ignored.
Hey. It was this was Thaumaturge was Kessel's mother, right? Not Kessel, Vaughn's.
Vaughn's mother. Her name's Magpie, but
That's right.
Oh yeah, and Ragamuffin's daughter.
They're
No.
related now.
no, she's Ragamuffin's mother too.
Oh
Does
yeah.
that mean Vaughn
Ragamuffin is
and
Vaughn's
Ragamuffin are
sister, yeah.
siblings?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh,
So you can't ship them, no matter how hard you try.
dang it!
Unless you live in Alabama.
I don't even know who
Sweet
Ragamuffin
home
is. so-
Alabama.
Sweet home Loxarana.
I was not
How do
here
you-
for Ragamuffin.
Yeah, where do you think Ragamuffin learned her craft?
Yeah.
Non-sectarian, just you don't have to be
Yeah.
You don't know Ragamuffin. What do you mean you don't know Seeker's wife?
I wasn't around for that.
Canon. Officially canon.
It's not.
Yeah, in my mind, that'll
We don't
always be
know.
canon, because that's all I know about her.
Just another wedding that Endris doesn't get invited to.
You were invited to their wedding, dang it!
You
Yeah, I
were
wasn't
there.
invited to Alexander's.
No one
I
was.
I didn't get invited to Alexander's wedding. I didn't know that was happening.
Alexander
Ethan decided that
forgot to
Alexander got
invite
wedded-
everybody.
got married.
It was
Alexander-
not in my epilogue.
It is very in character though, and I stand by it.
It is.
I don't even remember half what Alexander's lore was, other than that he had a dad
And hat.
He was
and a hat.
he was basically just the rich kid Pokemon trainer of the the like leader of the guild.
His dad was a Pokemon hunter.
Essentially, yeah. It was the Garrett's getting married character.
That's a disservice to Alexander.
And you know
Alexander
what's
was
you know what's
dope.
funny about that?
Or was Garrett
what's funny
or
about
was Garrett a
that,
disservice to Alexander?
No,
What are you talking
Oh.
about?
Henri.
Jerk.
What's up?
You know what's funny about you calling Alexander Garrett's getting married character?
Uh-oh.
What? What?
He was still more present than your getting married character.
That's true.
Ooh.
Like
Dang.
infinitely more.
It's factual.
He was actually there for his story.
That's wild.
I was there. Kuda was my getting married character, and he was there. He was there all the time. What are you talking about?
What? No. Calypso was
What?
absolutely your getting married character.
Oh,
Yeah.
Saying yes. Never mind. I threw, never mind.
Yeah,
Never mind, never mind,
she
never
was
mind, never mind.
so
2021
she
when
was-
Henri got
I didn't
married.
draw a connection thread between one and the other.
she was such a non-character that you forgot she existed.
Yep.
The one interaction I remember with Calypso was when I called her old and she smacked me in the face.
Yep.
Because she was old.
Yeah.
You
was
told
old.
us to you told us to work things out with your sister. We shot her in the face with a cannon, and you never showed up again.
Yeah.
I said, well, my job
we
here
even
is done.
kept her arm for you.
Yeah,
We
in
did.
case you
The
wanted
Kind
it.
of you guys.
the entire for months, Seeker had a rotting arm in his bag, waiting to
never
give it to
preserved
In
you.
his bag or in his jar?
Like a,
Did you preserve it in
like,
frog
no.
jar?
No, it was just wrapped up in a cloth somewhere in his many cloaks. He was waiting to
That's
give it
awesome.
to you like a house cat after bringing back a dead bird.
That's fantastic.
Well,
Seeker is a treasure.
And you never showed
so
back
what
up.
happened was there was governments basically in
That's true.
the states that they wanted
Calypso wasn't real. She can't hurt you anymore.
basically-
Are you guys gonna talk to the Magpie or what?
Nope, that's not happening. That's
Alright.
a long
Not
class.
Magpie?
We are just
Ragamuffin's
on the
mom.
ball today.
Who's Ragamuffin?
No, okay. Someone do something.
and Trump.
I am sick and completely lost. What the fuck are we doing here, guys?
I'm literally asleep, bro.
Still-
I'm also gosh dang it. Is everyone just asleep? No one is on the job.
Maria is just carrying them on her back the entire, like, they're not even on the cart for some reason. Maria's just carrying them.
and then they decided
I'm more
to-
comfortable
Yeah, I'm
with
gonna-
being carried by organics.
I'm gonna look at the bone harp.
Dead
What the
trees
bone
creep
harp-
me out.
What the bone heart?
Bone harp do.
Boneheart.
I'm gonna.
Death whistle,
I
you
don't
mean?
know if
The
it's any of
Aztec
my
death
business,
whistle?
but
Hmm?
but the reason we noticed that the reason we noticed why she was looking concerned is because Kieran was talking to Kessel. So Kieran will lean over and be like, "Is she alright?"
Yes, pursue the clue, Henri. Do
I'm
it.
trying my best, man. I've never forwarded a campaign before, dude.
Kessel,
It feels good, don't it?
I don't know. It's kind of stressful.
as you accost Kessel as he's kind of backing away from Vaughn and the thaumaturge. What did
Is
you
there
say?
a cost?
Yep. What'd you say?
Oh, I was just asking if the thaumaturge, if Magpie's all right, since she looks scared. I guess.
No, not really. And if you stay near her, you won't be either. So I'm gonna leave.
What does that mean?
Am I allowed to have any more context on that?
Yeah, she apparently she misplaced the body of that homunculus, the one that entered into camp and then summoned the giant smoke monster,
Hmm.
the one that you guys beheaded.
Yeah, I know the one.
With the girl?
Yeah,
Haven't there been like 2 or 3 of those at this point?
her body's
There's
missing.
That's not good.
It would not be the first time that she has misplaced something important. So I'm just gonna leave
Do you
before
want
she
me
asks
to?
me to
Would it
investigate.
be wise to? I forgot Kessel is freaking doesn't do his job. Do you want me to look into it?
What do you mean? Kessel totally does his job. He
Yeah,
dealt with
yeah. That's a good idea. Why don't you look into it, and I will relay that information to her. And he turns around and walks back towards them.
He's an office worker.
He is an office worker.
You can hear him. You can hear him assuring Magpie that he has his best people on this.
You need the
He
Price
doesn't.
is Right failure sound just edited right into there.
Maybe volunteering for this task will put me in good standing with my boss and reflect on my performance review.
Ragamuffin is her only connection is Emmanuel's quote work partner.
Okay, yeah. What do you think from the very scant Wikipedia page? What do you think is up with Ragamuffin?
I don't know. It's not the only thing that's scant on here, dude.
What is that supposed to mean?
What does that mean?
What does that mean? What is he talking about?
Well, the only mention is that something to do with the Fountain of Youth, and I remember, and that sounds goofy enough to have something to do with Seeker. But she's also Emmanuel's work partner, so there's clearly something going on there, maybe a little tension.
I like how we went with Ragamuffin from.
So I'm
her
gonna
being
go
like,
with.
oh yeah,
I'm gonna go with she's currently helping she was helping the party and is currently in a relationship with Seeker, but it's a little bit tense because she's also Emmanuel's ex.
God.
Wasn't she also a prostitute?
No.
What? No.
Oh, I thought
She
owned a
worked
brothel.
out of. She worked out of a
Closet.
brothel. She wasn't
The
a
closet.
brotheler.
Oh,
The closet is a
Brotheler.
portal to the Jade Consortium.
Yeah.
she rented a closet at a brothel for her business.
Selling potions.
I'd be selling
Where
and
she's selling the
this one
potions
for
too.
erectile dysfunction.
To be fair, if she sold Fountain of Youth water, that would be a high-paying customer base.
That'd be as
Oh,
damn. That's one
shoot.
hell of a closet business.
Hold on, didn't one tiny lick of the Fountain of Youth change me into a literal child?
Yes.
Yes,
Mhm.
I was there for that. I
She's
remember that.
selling whole bottles of that.
No.
Yeah, she's distilling it.
Okay.
She's diluting it heavily.
Well, you need to drink it straight from the source for it to work. I don't think bottling it. I think if you bottled it, it was just holy water, right? Like it didn't.
I remember
Yeah,
I remember
that's really
showing
tried
up
that.
for a session and then just looking and seeing that Ernest turned into a child.
Ernest.
So, or not Ernest.
I mean, Ernest also got turned into a child.
Yes.
Maybe by this. We don't know.
Lord Guy.
Maybe
You mean Norman Dudley? Lord Guy's a different
maybe
dude.
the forest I was looking for this
He'll
whole
always be
time
Lord Guy in
was
my
the
heart.
brothel.
Is that the thing you're trying to protect?
Maybe the real brothel was the friends we made along the way.
I know we had friends to make along the way.
The
What?
true forest was the prostitutes we paid along the way.
That's terrible.
You know,
And clipped. You
you
will
know
never
who's
get a
not
job
playing?
ever again.
Yes,
you know
sorry,
who's
Joseph.
not
Everyone's gonna
paying
look at the back of
prostitutes
your.
anymore.
Everyone's
Another
gonna look at
meaning
the
to
back
the
of your
word tree
books.
hugger.
Oh, no.
So
Stop.
Dude, not only are you
Stop.
not getting a job, you're never gonna meet
Stop.
anyone. They're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, aren't you that guy?"
You will never meet anyone ever again.
I don't need him.
Straight
I've got
up.
my tree right here.
Garrett, save us. Save us, please.
All right. Don't worry, guys. Kieran is on the case.
All right.
Oh no.
Kieran, where are you going to
Save us from
start to
Kieran.
look for a dead body? That.
Yeah, Kieran's gonna come back and tell the party so you guys know about it, and then he's
Sleep.
gonna start looking around the camp.
Where around the camp? are you gonna
Maybe
look?
try and pick up any like clues. He's gonna specifically tell Ernest because hunting trail might be nice.
Ugh. What?
On the off
What is
chance
it?
that the body woke up again. Hey, you gotta remember that. You remember that.
Hold on. Okay. One more stretch. Okay. What is it?
You remember that. He's getting up and walking.
What's all
He
the
is
commotion
left.
about?
He is left. He's just looking for the body on himself.
Ah,
Not
see, he
here
needs
anymore.
some help stretching out. Where does
I
he
don't
just
know.
grab both of your arms, like set a knee on your back, and just start pulling to stretch you out?
Breaks my back, Bane style. Just lifts me up.
Bro says,
Oh,
"Shut
that
up."
feels good.
Stretching
Oh.
you out against her knee.
You know what? Douglas hears this. Douglas knows where the dead body is.
Oh no.
The
That's not
thaumaturge
a-
misplaced it, right? It's probably just in her tent. And she just
No,
forgot about it. I'm gonna go into her tent and start looking around.
No.
Oh yeah. It's probably dark in there. You should turn on a light source.
Okay.
Like a lantern?
Yeah.
Do you have anything with you?
I have the light spell. I will use the light spell.
No, that won't be necessary. I'll just find something inside the tent.
Not the death lantern's in there.
I'm already 100 feet away.
Kieran's gonna run up and he's gonna attempt to grapple
How are
you.
you?
I'm in the tent.
How are you 100 feet?
You are not
I
in the
have
tent.
faster movement speed than you. You physically cannot outpace me. What do you mean you're
I can
away
bonus
from
action
me?
dash if I'm running towards danger and the lantern is in the tent.
I can
Oh,
misty
no.
step.
Oh yeah.
Don't miss
Garrett,
this step. Don't
Have we
miss.
rested long enough for a long rest yet?
Don't make me Leopold's magic card you.
Should I actually poke around her tent?
I get up then.
Listen,
Yeah.
Douglas Greyguard checks for traps everywhere because he's a paranoid psycho. He's going to check for traps on everything anyway. So honestly,
and then touch the lantern
Checking
and
for
die.
traps designate touching things.
Wait a minute.
with a 10-foot
Hey.
pole, yes.
Garrett, didn't you say that the lantern disintegrates stuff?
No. I changed it because it was going to, and then you touched it, and then I was like, well, if I do that, they have no
Oh,
way to
okay.
resurrect him.
Okay. I was thinking that maybe the the corpse fell on the lantern and got disintegrated or something.
Tree.
He what?
Keeps on going to his little tree.
Okay.
Tree?
It's normal.
Kalmar?
He
Did
likes
they
Tree.
get him?
Yeah.
Kalmar.
Did they get him a cat tree?
Well, they've had a cat tree, but now he's finally using it.
That's
There are
awesome.
cat trees?
We had to bully Cleo into using her cat tree.
But now that's the only thing, she lives there.
How many
Yeah, now
cats
she
can
lives
I
there. That's her
grow
spot.
with a single tree?
3, and then it starts to fall off.
Hold on.
What if I
They fall off.
what if I just spammed Leopold's
be-
magic card until I
must
got a
be their
wild
fruity
magic
trees.
roll?
I'll be right back.
Don't do that.
That's literally what I did to make Lord Guy. The original one.
Yeah, the original one. Here's a picture of Kalmar in his tree. I think I sent it in suffocating.
Oh, funny, I have seen
Suffocation.
that picture. He's so cute.
He's a good boy.
He's just a little guy.
Just a little fella.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Pants
Wait,
man.
our little.
Garrett's
It's
cat.
a little off track, but it's so sad.
Oh, I don't think
I
Andrew's
don't know
in
where
this
you
chat.
sent it. What?
We
It's in
took
suffocation.
Oh, I
breathing.
sent it in like a DM that Henri and I have. Hold on. I'll put it
Yeah,
right
only
underneath
Henri,
the
yeah.
Bones image.
Yeah.
It's so sad. We Cleo has like this rash on her because she doesn't have hair. So the clothes irritated her skin because I accidentally left it on for too long.
Oh no.
Moisturize your
Put clothes on the cat?
sack cat.
That's what I have to do.
The
Yes.
skin cat.
Yeah, you gotta look,
I
man.
gotta
You gotta
lotion up the cat,
moisturize.
dude.
You gotta moisturize your sack sometimes. You gotta take some Nivea and rub it all over.
Just
Well,
dunk them in
you-
coconut oil.
That's what we have been doing actually. That works. That actually works pretty well.
I like to
Alright,
imagine
I'm
that you just have
investigating
whole
the tent.
vats of coconut oil.
I'm
Dipper in it.
coming
Yep.
with you.
So am I.
Good. Now you're going to get hit
So-
by an AoE and just kill all three of us.
Ugh. So tell me again, what are we looking for?
You
you guys
remember
wake me
that
up like
girl?
this.
You remember that
What was
girl?
that?
There was a
Which
girl.
one?
The one we killed initially
That doesn't
and
narrow it
found in the
down.
forest where we found you
Oh.
initially.
Oh yeah, that one. What about it?
She's gone missing. The dead one.
Oh, that's a shame.
She's
Well-
not supposed to go missing. She's dead.
Probably scavengers.
No.
I look at the sky. Are there any vultures?
I check the entrance to the tent for traps.
Okay.
You're all freaks.
How are you checking the entrance?
With my, I go into my adventurer's pack and I pull out my 10-foot pole, which is in every adventurer's pack.
I
And
just walk inside.
I prod while he's walking inside.
Is there
I
actually a
prod the-
10-foot pole in
Yeah.
every adventure?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
it's
extendable
crammed in
like
there.
a cheap Walmart lightsaber.
No, I just imagine that you just pull it out full heft, just like Mary Poppins style.
It's like 3 times as tall as you.
Okay, well, I guess if he's walking in, it doesn't matter, but I'm poking the ground and the tent flap.
I do not have the
Alright.
concept of a trap.
So nothing
The
happens to your
adventurer's pack
pole,
is-
but Joseph does set off a trap.
That was
Yes! Again!
Please reincarnate him.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
God.
Reese, please become a moon elf from this.
10. I
you
wonder
fail?
how many sessions in a row can I get continually reincarnated?
There's attack.
Hmm?
Once.
Once. Is that a challenge?
Not bringing you back again.
Okay, but what if someone else
If you want
had
to come back
reincarnate?
again, it better be from one of your party members.
Can I?
No,
They
I'm
put
not burning a
reincarnate.
spell slot
I'm
on
not
you, I'm gonna
touching
be
that.
honest.
They put reincarnate. Well, no. They've put finger of death on an item, so I could put reincarnate on an item, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll do that then.
It still consumes a gemstone.
Yeah, so.
If reincarnation is a 6th level spell, you can do it.
Can you cast it?
I memorized the ritual, if you'll recall.
What?
All
Oh,
right,
maybe-
look.
the Thaumaturge ritual.
Yes, maybe if I had like a month to gather the magical energies, I might be able to actually pull it off.
Look,
Okay.
dude, in 3 levels, I can cast Revive. If you can just hold off from killing yourself until
If
I
you
get
can hold
off
revived,
from
that'd be
killing
great.
Anyway, you failed your wisdom saving throw, so you become paralyzed as the hold person spell that was on the tent flap activates.
Aha.
I just tumble out the back of the wagon then.
Yeah. And also, clamoring alarm goes off.
Great work, Ernest. Glad that was you and not me. I'm gonna enter the tent. Actually, wait, an alarm goes off?
Yeah.
They found us out! I think I'm just gonna leave Ernest. Yeah.
Hearing this alarm, Kieran's gonna walk over to the tent.
I
And
run with
see you
Douglas
guys
in,
there.
in spirit.
Your eyes follow me as I leave you behind.
And does he get there in time to see Douglas like hot footing it away?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. He's just gonna sigh, and he's gonna come up and grab Ernest by the collar of the neck, and just start dragging him back to the tent.
Make a athletics check.
Okay.
Aaron.
Athletics. I can do athletics. 19.
Okay. You successfully manage, with all of your effort, to push Ernest in the direction that you are desiring.
While he is doing
Okay.
this, I make
I'm
a
just
tolerance check
dragging
to fall
him.
asleep.
I'm just dragging him back to the prison cart.
I rolled a 6 to fall asleep. Do I fall asleep?
No.
Shit. Okay. Total cinema.
Absolute cinema.
A few seconds later, the thaumaturge lady comes back to her tent and storms inside before exiting and looking all around.
I'm still standing outside the tent.
Oh,
I've
okay.
been
Well, she
standing
storms up
there.
and she goes, "What did you do?"
I didn't do anything. Ernest and Douglas went in.
Thought he
Ernest hit your
remembered my
flap,
name.
got paralyzed. And then Douglas ran away as Kieran watched him run away. And then Kieran dragged Ernest back to the cart. He told us to look for the body of that girl, and I thought this would be the best place to start. So I just
Don't you
followed
think
him
if it
over
was
here.
in my tent, I would have found it by now?
She quickly pokes her head inside the tent and then pokes it back out, looking reassured.
You know, she does bring up a good point now that I think about it. You put it like
But
that.
like, yeah, but like, the best place to look would be your tent, because that's the most logical place for it to be. And then there might be like footprints leading away from your tent, or like dragging marks leading away.
The
No
war vent
footprints.
is moved.
But I cast a bunch of divination that said she got up and walked away, which is hard to believe considering I had her dissected.
Oh, I mean, she did spew a spell monster out of her neck, so.
Yeah, but I don't think that was her. I think that was them cultists.
Y'all
Yeah,
ever
fair
open
point.
the refrigerator and look for a ketchup bottle and you just can't find it, and then you call your mom? It's like, man, there it is. Just out of nowhere. This is
Yeah.
that situation.
Sure.
Oh.
Well, I guess I'll keep looking. I
I'm back.
don't even know anymore.
Yeah,
Why is
there is a
this my
chance that my
job?
divination was incorrect, but yeah.
Well, how many times did you use it? Isn't there a chance that it, like, doesn't work?
Yeah, I've used it 6 times today.
Oh. Who
Wait.
knows?
Which one of those told you that it got up and walked away?
The 5th one.
Oh. Cassidy throws his head back and goes, ah, fuck, and just walks away.
Valid response.
I'm
A
gonna
lore-accurate
make it-
response to
I'm gonna-
thaumaturgy.
I'm gonna make an investigation check to see if there's literally any lead anywhere within like 20 feet of the tent.
Well, there might have been. Had something gotten up and moved out of the tent, it probably would have made marks in the dirt. However, that was a while ago, and you guys have been moving the whole time.
Someone rolled someone's body.
That has nothing to do with that.
Take responsibility for your
I
crimes.
will not. I will not. You will
'Cause
take
I won't.
responsibility for your own actions.
I won't. Hey, I was
Yeah,
10 feet away.
Yeah, like, we're moving as in, like, the caravan is moving. So the footsteps would be, like, 300 yards behind us.
And
Oh,
also,
thank
Well, no,
God it's
we're-
not our
we're
fault.
camped, aren't we?
and also trampled. You are not camped. You are.
We're not. Okay.
You are still
Oh.
rented.
Yeah.
Can you guys like? Can you carry me out to where the wagon is, and then I can cast hunting trail?
There's no footprints. We've been moving, and her tent is, like, in
Yes.
the middle of the pack.
Yes, but
All
then we'll go
footprints are
back.
trampled.
No, but we'll go back to where the wagon was, 300 yards away, and then we'll see the footprints.
Yeah, in and amongst the hundreds of other footprints from everybody else.
Oh wait, no, hold on. I just realized that you can only follow one trail after a certain distance. Okay. Never mind.
Okay. Let's see. So.
You know what? I'm gonna walk around and ask people if they've seen a dissected little girl walking around.
Oh.
But in the most, I have no fucking idea why this is my job tone of voice ever.
I know exactly the one.
Roll for charisma.
Have you guys seen a dissected
Which
girl walking
charisma?
around?
Just charisma?
Yeah, to convince people not to attempt to arrest you.
Michael just DM'd me asking if I wanted to leave D&D right now and go to a karaoke bar with him.
Bro?
Haven't you seen Love is War? Nothing good comes from karaoke bars.
Why isn't
I'm
he
scared.
here?
He's at a
Because he's at a
karaoke bar.
karaoke bar.
Oh.
I guess he's at a karaoke bar, yeah.
While I am
Alright,
paralyzed,
that's an-
I'm gonna go eat dinner. I will be right back.
He's going to sing karaoke.
You're not gonna be paralyzed
That's
that
an
long.
Just in
18.
Don't believe him. He's not going to eat dinner. He's going to a karaoke bar with Mike.
It's true. He's not coming back. He's going to a karaoke bar.
Hey guys, we should stop D&D and go to a karaoke bar with Michael. We'll drive down to Kentucky and get you first, Steve.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, let me just fly
Yeah,
out from Utah.
I'll be out there in about 12 hours.
We just hop on the rail gun and get shot all the way over there. We crash
can make
into
it.
your
Yeah, that's
house
a-
like a fucking high-speed projectile and blow it up.
That's
In
an
there.
18 for charisma.
Okay. I gotta make a check. Hold on.
I can't wait to get arrested because I'm doing Kieran's job, who's doing
Aaron's
Vaughn's
also
job.
doing Kieran's job.
Okay, you ask around. Most people just give you confused and somewhat skeptical looks and affirm that they have not seen something so gruesome. A couple of them actually remember what you're referencing and say no. However, you eventually come to one. you're just kind of asking around, and you really don't expect to find anything, but you see a soldier near you that's kind of walking, and you go up and you ask this soldier, he's like, hey, have you seen this? The soldier jumps a little bit and turns towards you, but doesn't say anything.
Aw. Do insight. Or perception.
Punch him.
Yeah, I
punch
guess I'll-
him. Punch him.
Punch him.
I'm gonna roll persuasion. Like, mate, come on. I've talked to like 36 people. Come on, mate. It's another 18.
Are you trying to just
But
like
a
calm his
different 18.
nerves?
I'm trying to persuade him into talking.
Oh, okay.
The guard stands up a little bit straighter, smooths his uniform, and shakes his head
You know who
Before-
also couldn't talk? The
before
little girl.
walking away.
I'm gonna not let him walk away. Or
You lick your hand on her shoulder.
No.
You reach out to grab this guard, and you realize that he's not walking in line with the rest of the caravan.
What do you mean he's not walking in line?
Like, he seems
can I
like
make
he's
a
walking
performance?
diagonally towards a specific cart.
Can I make a performance check to call for Vaughn?
Yeah. So make a performance check, and then also make a
Kieran
Make
will
a
also probably
strength-
run over to you when he hears
make
you.
a strength or a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That is going to be a 17 for performance.
Okay.
And a 15 for the dex saving.
You put your hand on the guard's shoulder, and then start to call out Vaughn's name, and the guard turns around and throws you with both hands as hard as he can over one of the wagons. You sail about 8 feet into the air as you crest over the top of one of these wagons as the guard bolts to the side of the caravan.
Does Kieran see him? Does Kieran see him running?
You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you land on the other side of the wagon.
Ah, fuck! Vaughn! Fucking get him! He fucking threw me 8 feet in the air!
Jump on, boys. Can
Hey,
I
Kira,
roll to
you
hear
guys-
this
my
commotion?
wife, Kieran.
Yeah, you guys are within range to be able to hear Cassidy shouting. You make perception checks, please.
Yes.
Or actually, sorry, make insight checks.
Can I, as he's running, can I Leopold's magic card him?
Yeah, sure.
Are you sure?
Several of
it's
the guards are
Alright.
starting to come towards you after hearing you shout for Vaughn.
insight on the shouting?
Kieran's gonna start dashing after the guy.
You have to roll an insight check, please.
Insight. Okay.
That is, oh
5.
shit! That's a
Douglas.
nat 20, 28 to hit.
Douglas, Cassidy is in trouble. You sprint towards Cassidy.
Great.
I
Yeah, sounds
got
good.
a 9.
Alright. Let's see.
Sorry, who got
see
what?
this is gonna be.
I got a
22,
9.
Kieran did.
All right. Bombs, you take off after Douglas.
4,
Okay.
12. So that's 24 damage. On a holy shit king of clubs. Okay, so that's 24 damage on a king of clubs, so that's 24 bludgeoning damage. Ethan, when it says you throw another card, does that just go based off the same damage, or do I have to make another spell attack?
You make another spell attack.
Okay. Well, that one's a 12. Does a 12 hit him?
No.
Okay, so the second card misses as I'm laying on the ground and I
What'd you
chuck
roll
a
on the first
card
one?
at him. Nat 2028.
Okay, cool.
So it deals 24 bludgeoning damage to him.
Fine.
Nutty.
All right. As the guard is taking off, you throw 2 cards haphazardly at him. One of them hits him right in the back of the head. And he goes, with a loud crack, he goes tumbling end over end towards the outside of the caravan. Kieran, you watch this happen as you are running towards him. As the card hits him and he goes tumbling end over end, the illusory image that he was using as a disguise drops, and you guys recognize the 6-year-old homunculus child slowly getting to her feet.
Kieran's gonna tackle her.
Okay.
I don't want to hear it.
Make a
Cut
make
off
a
her
grapple-
head, I'll do it again.
Make a grapple check. So
The
athletics.
Zweihander's out. I want to see what happens
This
though.
Handers out.
Get the kill.
Somebody stop me.
Oh my gosh, stop.
24.
Stop. Stop.
I'll take evidence.
It's 24.
24.
You
Yes.
got a nat 20, 24.
Somebody stop me.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not gonna
Okay.
say.
Did she also roll?
She
a nat
also
20?
got a nat 20, 28.
Oh,
28. Oh,
oh no!
Why
So-
does she have a +8 strength or athletics?
So you tuck into your perfect grappling form, and you are immediately suplexed by this 6-year-old. Straight into the ground.
Man, I was proud of that
bam.
one too.
She
Knock the
can't
wind
even
out of
get
you.
her arms all the way around you, and you just got
Garrett
bumped.
was sick of us all rolling nat 20s, so he bought weighted dice.
No, I'm
Wait,
just using the same program I've always been using. That's just the first natural 20 I've rolled all campaign.
He's had enough of your shit.
Specifically to suplex someone with a 6-year-old.
I'm amazed that it happened at the same time. I was like, there's still a chance
awesome.
that, like, I was looking at it and I was like, 24, there's still a chance that she could get out of it if she rolls a 17 or higher, but yeah.
Dang.
Yo, wait, do I get a bravado point off that nat 20?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, you do.
Alright, I'm gonna blow that to give myself a level 1 spell point.
Okay.
Um,
Getting up, Kieran's gonna draw his sword.
Alright,
where the fuck's Vaughn? He should
Where
be here by
where
now.
my-
He can move at the speed of sound.
I'm going to roll up with my Zweihander as well. I'm going to enter this conflict.
I was say, are we doing initiative or? This is the problem.
I would like to initiate combat.
yeah, go ahead. Roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
Let's Baldur's Gate throw the sucker in a turn by turn, please.
I got a 12.
20. 16 plus 4.
9. Wait, what's an 18. I should really get. What's the feat that gives you bonus to initiative? Is that
Alert.
Alert.
Yeah, alert goes crazy.
I don't know how good high initiative is, because unless you are the first in initiative, I don't see much of a draw for it.
Yeah.
Personally. I mean, it sucks being last,
it's
and I
just
will
helpful.
always be last, but
Man, I'm playing a sorcerer in one of my other D&D campaigns, and he always goes last. He has a -2 to initiative.
dang.
It's a rip. Oh well.
That's tough, bro.
Yeah. Oh well, what you gonna do, right? Weep, seethe, mold a little.
Yeah, just a little.
Just a little. What you gonna do though?
I'll be right back.
Weep, seethe, and maul, I guess.
Yeah. Nothing else you can do, dude.
Cantrip expansion already coming in clutch.
For real.
So, who else rolled initiative?
I did.
What
If
you
you
get?
didn't hear me, I was 18.
I did hear you.
Ethan got, or sorry, Douglas got a 9.
I got a 20, 16 plus 4.
Silly Ethan, you're not Ethan, you're Douglas. Ethan is DMing right now.
Ethan is always the DM.
Ethan is always the DM, and he's DMing.
Even when Garrett thinks he's DMing, it's me
Garrett's never
puppeting
DMing.
him.
It's always Ethan. Whoa.
It's an
I
elaborate
was really
system
hoping-
of pulleys.
Okay, back. What did I miss?
I'm controlling
I was
Garrett.
really hoping I would
What?
Leopold
It
magic
started
card.
as an elaborate
him
attempt to
and-
be able to take care of Calamar,
There really is
and it turned into he's always DMing.
No.
Oh.
The world's
Calamar.
All right. So since you guys entered turn based
Calamar.
mode,
worst entry point.
Calamar.
which I think
Calamari, because he delicious. I'm going to eat the cat.
you guys entered turn
Please
based
do not
mode,
the
but
cat.
based on these results, it's pretty much
I'm
pointless. You are in turn based mode. Congrats.
We
Oh,
did it.
So the child is running away, and upon
Oh,
being
yeah.
pursued relentlessly,
I didn't think about that.
is going to utter a guttural screeching sound, like clearly
Like you ain't ever heard.
it
like
sounds
the time I
like
was in back pain.
it sounds like an animal being afraid, a scared animal, like backed into a corner kind of deal.
Terrifying. Love to see it.
Yep. And that's all she does other than run towards the forest. And then Vaughn's turn. He comes barreling out of further along from the caravan and is going to be sprinting to her at Mach 26.
Oh.
Right.
Here he
However,
comes.
I like to say that this is fantastic music for this encounter.
mhm. As he's running,
Why are you running?
You running?
the area from the edge of the forest to around the little girl cracks and the earth splits open in front of you.
Oh,
There's now a massive chasm separating the little girl and the rest of you as Vaughn pulls to a stop outside of the chasm and looks it up and down, clearly attempting to judge the distance to figure out if he can jump, but a little bit wary since he's not sure what caused it.
Quick, Maria, give him your spear.
The little
yeah,
girl
this is the
stops
spirit of
running.
jumping.
The little girl stops running and looks relieved as she turns back to you guys and flips you off as a hooded figure walks out of the woods and throws his cloak around the girl, and they both disappear.
Fuck.
Does
Who-
the hooded
who's-
figure look like anyone we've known or seen before? Like just the
How
How much
figure?
hair does he have?
I can describe him for you.
Does he have a
Great.
sombrero?
He does not have a sombrero. He's hooded. Can somebody make a perception check?
While they're doing
Which
that,
after they disappear,
about a
which-
second after they disappear, a spear proceeds to land where they were, and Maria yells,
Someone else should do it too. I got a 16, but I'm not the greatest at perception.
after they disappear, the ground mends itself.
Oh,
Like
That
it's not
itself?
like there's any like
I
ripping
use
or
it.
tearing or like colliding back together. It's just fixed. Like it was never broken in the first place.
Oh,
We got illusioned.
Damn,
We
they
did
must,
get
they
illusioned.
must
This
have
is
had
why
a-
you will
they must
always
have had a
run
high-
across chasms. That's
They
Douglas's
must
first
have had a
lesson.
highest initiative.
If you see a chasm,
Tug
it
was
might
less
not be
number one.
real.
If you see a
Run
chasm,
across
run
it.
over it.
I was finna Nova Bolt them again. Nova Bolter.
I mean, nobody rolled high enough to be able to move before Vaughn
Oh.
and Hooded Figure.
Hooded figure.
Yeah.
Yo,
I got
my
a
favorite,
16
my favorite
perception.
guy. Hooded
Someone else
figure.
wants to try too.
You what?
16 perception if someone else wants to try as well.
I don't think I'm gonna roll higher than that. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief.
I only have a +1.
Give it a shot.
Give it ye
That's a
old roll.
4.
Heck yeah.
All right, with a 4. No, I'm just kidding.
We'll take my
person-
16, call it a day.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, you're
I'm
gonna
gonna,
fucking this.
I'm gonna cry.
No crying.
I dropped my D20 in duck sauce.
Oh my gosh. Sam got a nat 20.
Why does this keep happening on the nothing rolls?
I don't know, man. And when it does happen, you get kick flipped by a freaking 6-year-old.
You get put by a
The
6-year-old.
universe, Sam, as Maria squints her eyes, the universe emails his social security information to you.
That got me. Okay.
You're gonna have to wait until email is invented to get it, though.
Yep. It's in your inbox. You'll have to wait.
I have to wait until email gets invented, so about like 1,000 years or something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with Henderson, Borsari, and Pangolo, it'd probably take like a week. Get that shit up and running.
Okay. It appears that it was a bald man in his late 30s or early 40s with hawk-like features and tattoos on one side of his face.
You better not tell me that's Decibel.
I
You
didn't
better
say
not.
any name.
It's Decibel.
The compilation.
We should have known it. We should have known it when it was a kid. We should have
true.
known.
Well, 6 is too
It
young.
was a
to be
homunculus.
Homunculus kid. We should have known it was
But it's
fucking
It also
Decibel.
wasn't-
But it's a
It also
girl.
wasn't. Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't it? I thought Sam's character was a dude.
He
Shrike
was.
Shrike did not have any kind of sex or gender.
Yeah, but
Oh, but
the
Shrike was also like 14, so this means if this is Decibel,
He
if
made
it is,
another one.
they got another one somewhere.
He got
Strike
another one. That is so funny to think of. He got another
Got
one.
another
this is also
Shrike a dad.
this is also a parallel universe, so it could still be Shrike.
It could,
That's
actually.
true.
It's a parallel
Decibel
universe.
Island. No, that's why he's by the
No.
ocean.
No.
It's
Confirm to
Decibel
that.
Island.
No.
That
He
would
confirmed
explain why
that
they
it might be Shrike and said nothing about Decibel, so it's totally Decibel.
Decibel
that
Gate.
explains, that
Decibel
explains
Gate.
why they have a +8
Gate.
to athletics, because it's
I can
Shrike.
neither confirm nor deny the identity of the hooded figure.
Well, you can't.
Ain't no party
you
like a
can't
Desi
know.
party.
No, no.
There's
Wait,
kids. He has magic that'll blow up the world.
timeline? Is this the bad end timeline where Decibel just? Yeah, okay. Oh my god, I don't want to think about that. We'll get there.
Decibel is causing undead to spawn. Why would he do this? We are living in hell.
Again.
This is the bad end where we didn't go to hell.
This is the bad end where there's no Jirax.
Society of Misfits
It's
One
the
didn't
extra
go to
bad
hell.
end where Arzus not doing anything actually like cost it the victory.
No, this is the universe where Arzus did something.
POV bad end. We left Sky in the auction house. And it caused all this.
Remember Sky?
Yeah. Barely.
Didn't
Barely.
Michael
Heard.
try and romance Sky?
Yeah.
Maybe?
No,
I don't remember.
No,
Endress and
no, 'cause-
Sky had a thing for a second
Yeah.
when
Oh,
they
yeah.
went back to fix Dragonland because they were having a famine drought.
And
A
then she got
famine
married
drought.
and didn't invite him.
Brutal. Endress just doesn't get invited to nothing, dude.
God.
Why?
On the bright side, several soldiers saw this exchange happen, and so did Vaughn. So
Nice.
Thaumaturge better believe you.
Yay.
All right.
As a reward, I'm going to
confirmed
rummage
this-
through your tent.
This is
Ooh, no.
the bad end where Decival picked up a human barbarian instead of a dwarf barbarian.
Bad end. Henri did not step in a circle of salt.
No, he definitely did.
I was at the
Oh
bad
yeah,
end.
he
That's still
definitely
happening
did.
in this
That's still
universe.
yeah. You don't
It's
get.
still happening. There is no universe where Ilthrin did not step in the circle of salt.
It's a canon event.
Every
No
version
amount of
every
ultimancy
version
can
of Ilthrin.
undo what you did.
Bad end. Bone Zone worked the first time and never worked again.
Bad end. You guys threw Ajax overboard day one.
Bad end. We all went to fight the Primor or Bazazan. That's who it was.
Oh God,
To
fuck
try and
them all.
save Bones, and he got pissed off and destroyed everything.
Bad end. We went after Jametti.
No. And they all died. Jametti was so strong. He soloed.
He was
what? That's crazy. He soloed.
No, we just got stuck in the jar. We
Bad
couldn't get
end.
out.
Bad end. Raid and Ilthrin stayed in the town to help rebuild after taking it over.
No.
Dude, remember, bro? That was our town. And then we left it in a blue
Bad
dragon.
end. Winter Kuda wedding canon.
Bad end.
Bad ending. Winter
married
Faith
Winter.
success.
Winter Ferret success.
Oh.
Autumn marries Jaeger. You marry Winter. Worst
Oh.
outcome.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Yeah, bad ending. Bad ending. Autumn leaves Kuda after he didn't say sorry that one time.
Bad end.
That's-
Bones was taking a nap when it happened, so Pulse counseling didn't happen.
Remember Sam's counseling session.
God, I remember having to give you couples, Sam and I, dude. That happened when I was in a hotel room because I had to take my little sister to Minot for a gymnastics competition.
What the frick?
We did that
Incredible
shit in a
days.
hotel room on my
Bad-
phone.
Bad ending. Endress never shot the guy.
Just never shut up.
Oh yeah, the spike helmet guy.
No, the crocodile guy that was
Oh,
about
yeah.
to change his lifestyle and then got blasted.
If I had a nickel for every time Endress executed somebody, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice.
Wait, is Cassandra Clay, was she spared in this timeline?
You see, that's
The real bad
She-
the real bad ending is that Kuda and Kuda and Endress didn't walk in on Kuda's parents.
That's what it is. They couldn't come up with
That
an
was
excuse.
a real bonding moment.
They failed the persuasion check.
Uh-huh.
They
Oh
failed
my
the
God.
deception check. They
I-
didn't
They
believe
didn't-
them.
They didn't walk in on them, and the subsequent child wreaked havoc on the world.
No.
I'm so upset that we did that before that one Thor movie came out with the get help sequence. Because we
Oh my
totally
gosh.
would have done get help if we had seen
Yes.
I don't know. I actually don't know what you're referring to. I'm going to be totally honest.
gonna have
It's
to
from
pull
a
it
newer
up.
Thor moment with Loki and Thor.
Hold
and-
on.
Ragnarok, yeah, I'm pulling it
Oh,
up.
pull up the clip.
Yeah, let me
It's such a
send
good
Clip
scene.
let me
Clip it quick.
here, let me
It's
share my
so good.
screen. Get it here.
Oh, he's got it? Okay.
This is so good.
I got it. It's
I love this
IGN.
No.
Alright, Let me know when everyone's here.
Yeah, I guess I'm here.
I'm
Are
here.
we gonna get copyright strike for this?
No, I'll be
just-
fine.
I'm
just
gonna
mute the
mute
stream.
the desktop.
Or, yeah, mute.
Such a good scene. That movie is genuinely really good.
Nice.
I love.
We-
I've rewatched it several times.
We totally would have done Get Help. That was
Oh man.
Yeah, so the entire caravan stopped.
I remember that.
Sweet.
I'm just
Okay.
impressed that I hit him with that card.
Kieran's gonna walk up to Vaughn and Kessel and just, well, we found your missing body.
Vaughn strokes his chin. So it would seem.
I also stroke his chin.
Said
He slaps your hand away.
Ow.
Vaughn
you
is
know
sexually
That
confused
wild
now.
poster was.
Yeah, Ethan, you're
Yeah,
gonna have to add
um,
confused for Vaughn now too
Yeah, Vaughn has no idea what's going on.
on your relationship chat.
Intrigue
Vaughn
is
needs to
not
be
Lox
on-
Rana's specialty.
No.
No,
yeah,
that's
you'd think he'd have
that's,
someone
that's-
around here with like ranged options that wasn't just magic.
No, we don't. They don't do magic. Magic is cheating.
Where'd you get that, Mitch?
I really want a noble family from Versilia to come to Loxrani and be confused. Wait, everyone just says what they're thinking. Why?
Yeah, Lamia would be so confused by Kieran.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys just
Every-
tell each other what you're thinking instead of non-committally dancing around the point and creating needless relationship drama for no reason.
But if you
What do you
tell
have,
them
like-
the truth,
what?
how are you supposed to lie?
I think what it'd be is
Don't.
they'd come over here to start dealing with Loxrani people and go, oh fuck, it's all Thomas's.
They're all Thomas.
We have to deal with an entire country of Thomas Barks.
Ugh. Now they're fine with
Not
Thomas
that
Bark.
guy.
His wife, though, oh my word, such a pain in the neck. She's the
Kaylee.
worst. That's the genuine opinion of all the nobility around you. Is just like, oh,
Oh, Kaylee.
at least Thomas is non-confrontational, you know.
Ugh. I love the sheer disgust. of
Theo-
just like, oh, Kaylee.
Thomas is non-confrontational. Flashback to the boat and him and Rust building a god weapon.
We
Yeah.
fuck that. Hey, weekly women, do you want a fucking Taras killing bow?
That was based.
Speaking of
Hey,
Taras
you know what?
killing
She
bow,
went-
is there a Taras
She went through
nearby?
with it.
Hey, Mother Teresa, here's an elephant gun.
She's like, yeah, that's not what it was. We engineered a nuclear warhead for your fucking non-violent cathedral.
What the fuck?
We engineered a nuclear warhead for the essential oils mom.
Sam, not Sam. Joseph was not there for that campaign. This is news to
What?
him.
Oh yeah, you didn't know about this.
Hold on, I just got back. What?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, he was
we
eating
made
dinner.
a god weapon while you were gone.
So a couple campaigns
Yeah, we have a
ago,
god weapon.
a
We
couple
have an
campaigns
instrument
ago,
of power.
Andrew was Ethan, shut up. Ethan fucking Andrew was playing a cleric and I was playing You know what
Shut
you
up,
did,
no,
Ethan.
keep talking. Explain it to Joseph.
Alright, okay. So what Rust, my character, was doing was just gathering all of these extremely rare and hard to make materials throughout the entirety of the campaign to build a bow to like, and it was a fucking nuclear warhead of a bow, like on the level of a god weapon because of how much expensive, hard to find shit it was. And because
and on top of that, we also inscribed because that was back when we would do custom
Yeah.
magic.
I inscribed a bunch of nonsense complex formulas into it, so it like ate the planet or like ate part of the world where it was and turned that into more power to shoot you with.
So I remember this quite clearly. It was a bow where whenever you would pull back the string, it would distort space around the arrowhead and concentrate it, and you'd fire it, and it'd be a missile that would then expand space once it hit the thing. So it was just this like disgustingly oversaturated magic weapon that no one was strong enough to fire. You needed like 2 people. It was nuts.
Yeah, it genuinely, like, Rust had a nonsensical amount of strength. So we only used it one time, and it was for Rust to interrupt the fated prophetic ritual, which it gets revealed was what he did when he became part of the prophecy. That him building the god weapon bow was what he did with his effective omniscience.
Yeah, that's right. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And that bow got dedicated to the weeping woman, who was Thomas's patron, who was a minor god of charity.
No,
She
not
was
even God.
She was a
She's a
Pantera.
minor spirit.
Yeah.
She is effectively like a
A mid-grade angel.
yeah. Not
So
even
like
because
Gandhi getting
because summon
nukes, basically.
no because like you know how
like
you
Mother
use summon
Teresa getting
Planktar
nukes.
and it like calls an angel or like a representative of your god down.
Hmm.
Yeah.
The weeping woman was so weak. Summon Planktar brought her. She showed up. She didn't have anybody to send in her place. And she was like an essential oils and healing crystals mom. That was her whole shtick. We dedicated
you like
an
that.
ICBM to a
We dedicated.
Depleted
And this thing is
uranium
so-
looking
It's called fucking because it had 2 inscriptions on it, not because the way it did that was that it absorbed
No,
magical
there
energy
was-
from the area around it too.
Yeah.
To actually
there was
do that.
inscriptions on the arrows and there was inscriptions on the bow.
Yeah,
Which,
it
mind
was
you,
like
The bow
so
was made
much-
out of a material that hadn't been made in millennia,
Yeah.
and Thomas, we
What
Wait,
was it
no.
called?
we used.
It wasn't Hyperion steel, was it? I don't think you guys
No,
ever.
it was
It was Hyperion Silver.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
It was
no, it was
Hyperion
Hyperion Silver because Thomas didn't want to kill 100 people to make steel.
Yeah,
Yeah, we didn't have enough Hyperion steel in
We
that
didn't have
campaign
enough
to make the
gold.
bow.
we didn't want to, so we just gathered as much Hyperion steel as we could and made and like filled in the gaps
think-
with more.
I think,
We
if I remember correctly, there were like 2 Hyperion steel arrowheads you guys made
Yeah.
for that.
Oh
There was
shoot!
Yeah, it was Hyperion steel. Hyperion steel nails, which had the inscriptions.
Yeah,
on.
that's right.
I did have to make a philosopher's stone to do that.
Yeah, that was another thing that was powering this.
A process
we
which
used
you
the
can
rest of the
only do on
Hyperion-
accident, which is
We
hilarious.
used the rest of the Hyperion steel to make Death Hymn.
Yeah.
And
That
this
was
was
epic.
then-
That was a sick weapon.
we fucking dedicated Dice Irae, fucking Day of Wrath, to the weeping woman.
Mind you, she's
anyway-
still a minor spirit.
She
She
hasn't
just
changed.
has
She's still
this
that.
thing now.
That bow still exists. Thomas still has it.
I do.
So
So, I do actually
Joseph-
like the lore
Joseph,
implications.
while you were at dinner, the party was looking for the little homunculus girl
Uh-huh.
because the thaumaturge lost her body,
Hmm.
and Andrew
I've
found
been
her
there before.
disguised as a guard,
Ooh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
alive, and got
Alive.
thrown over a carriage. And then Henri rolled a natural 20 to grapple her for a 24, and then she
Didn't
rolled
he
a
get
natural 20.
suplexed?
Yeah, she rolled a natural 20 to break out of the grapple with a 28 and suplexed him into the ground.
Which was wild.
Oh.
2 natural 20s against each other is hysterical.
And
Does
then,
she escaped then?
yes, she
Yeah.
escaped. A hooded figure came out of the forest, did a bunch of strong
Definitely
illusion
not
magic,
Decibel.
and then
Definitely not
teleported them away. And
Was she
everyone
mar-
seems to think that they know who it is, even though they don't.
Based
Was she
off
wearing metal armor?
No.
Based off
No.
of complete metagaming, we know who it is.
Based off of the description, it sounds like a player character that we are all familiar with. Who is bad news. He's not
could
a
either-
good person.
I can neither confirm nor deny these rumors, but I'm going to confirm these rumors.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
There's not really anybody else it could be with that.
Right.
It just fits them.
Unless it's an NPC that's just Decibel with the serial number scratched off.
Right, which
Wait,
is
so
not. It's
hold on. Which one would this be then?
somebody you haven't met.
Okay,
Yeah.
everyone else, tell me who it is.
It was Garrett's old D&D character not from Misfits 2.
He's an illusionist that killed the capital city of the Empire.
Yeah, you know how
Yeah.
Rhea wasn't Shambles? That was Decibel.
Yeah, he did that.
I'm so glad we're gonna have to deal with the guy that blew up Kingstone.
Legalize.
He blew up Kingstone to satiate the ketchup.
that ate Elijah.
No. It didn't eat Elijah. Elijah fed himself to the ketchup.
Wait, bad ending. Elijah escaped.
Elijah became the ketchup.
No.
Remember when he
merged
introduced
with the
that
ketchup.
character and he was arguing with the priest and then he just goes, "I eat the priest."
Yes. I mean that's how lizard folk work, you know? Hey, some people are thinking about playing a lizard folk. That's how they work, man. I eat the priest. Sometimes you just
That's
got
good to know.
Or when Andrew does his campaign, maybe.
Never see you coming.
No.
Oh yeah, Henri, weren't you playing a lizard folk too?
Okay, do we level up? Okay.
Yes, I level up and none of you
leveled
do.
up.
You never know.
The only one that did anything was the only people that did anything was Cassidy threw a card and Kieran got suplexed.
Hey, I rolled initiative. I made a roll.
That's true. I would have done something if I was there. 9/11
You're
just would have
paralyzed.
happened
You
if I was
couldn't
there.
have been
Don't
there.
know what it was.
You
These
paralyzed yourself. You could do nothing.
I would have beaten him if I was there.
Okay, Douglas would like to talk to
Such
Vaughn.
a shame. They would have caught
Alright.
these hands or paws or whatever.
Douglas, you find Vaughn. He's mobilizing the camp again and muttering to himself about all of these distractions.
So, you're not normal, right?
What do you want?
I just want to know if every human is capable of doing the things that you can do. Cause I see you as my main form of competition.
Not my. He's a werewolf.
What's that?
He can turn into a big wolf guy.
I can do that too.
But he's a dude. And he jumps around a
Yeah.
lot.
He's a dude.
Yeah, it makes him stronger.
I'm sorry, Mr. Vaughn. I'll talk about this with you later when we get Birch together.
Please don't.
Alright,
You're
I will
traveling.
never
Yeah,
speak to
werewolf,
you
right?
again.
Like, I'm not.
The next time we see
I'm
each
not
other,
like-
we will fight each other.
Please, no.
You are. You
This
are
isn't
a
even
werewolf,
Vaughn
right?
saying it,
Like,
this
I'm
is
not
not a
Garrett
just,
saying it.
request,
completely
it's a promise.
This is Vaughn.
misreading the situation.
He stops gesturing to the people and says, "You know what to do. Just do it." And then turns to you and says, "Do you want to fight right now? We did this once already."
Did we? I don't remember that.
You tried to kill the Jarl, and I stopped you.
That was you? I thought the Jarl stopped me.
No, you didn't even make it 20 feet within his throne.
He's the Jarl?
That doesn't match up with what I remember at all.
All right, here, we'll prove it. Walk to that wagon. I'm gonna stop you.
Okay, how far away is the wagon?
10 feet.
Is there by chance a hostile creature near the wagon?
I wave my hand. Hi, Douglas.
Rage.
You can't wave your hand, you're paralyzed.
Okay. You know, I know you're playing me, but I want to show you just how great I actually am.
Oh.
He's holding.
Is this some sort of race? I'm like looking for a reaction from him. I'm willing to race you, but not the guy behind you.
He just stares at you.
That normally works. I'm going to go now. And then I book it. I'm on it.
He was holding his action to make a grapple check, so make a athletics or acrobatics check, please.
Okay. I'm not raging for this.
No.
I don't need a rage. I don't need a rage. Boom.
You should.
I gotta
Just a flex.
pull up his sheet to see what his skill bonus is.
7.
I got
cheat. You're pulling up his cheat.
Hey, I was pretty good. I got a dirty 20. That's a 14 plus 6.
Gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry, what'd you get?
Dirty 20.
Okay, he got a natural 20.
Oh.
The second roll. This is the only roll I've made since the other natural 20. This is back-to-back.
Grab your checks. What's
All Garrett's
happening?
nat 20s are on grapples.
So this is a nat
Grapple
20
king.
grapple for Vaughn, so that's a 33 to grapple.
Oh. Oh.
Are you grappled?
Douglas goes, oh, and I turn and I immediately get pinned to the ground.
He just kneels down and puts his hand on your chest and shoves you to the ground. And then he leans over and snarls at you, and you can see that his teeth are sharpening into fangs.
George Floyd on moment.
No. How do I delete someone else's words?
He's attempting to intimidate you. I'm not gonna make him roll because you're a player character, and he's gonna get up and let you go.
I mean, you could just bleep it out.
Good.
Oh, that's not getting bleeped out. That's
Next
staying on the
time
record.
you won't catch me by surprise.
By the
See,
way,
now,
are you putting these recordings like public?
Oh yeah. Do you want me to include your Instagram handle for that comment?
I don't
Do
have
it.
Instagram.
That's probably
Include
the
his
best.
Facebook.
I don't have Facebook.
I'll just
Take
include
code.
your full legal name and phone number.
You,
I don't have a
no,
legal
you have
name.
a Facebook.
I don't have
You have a
He doesn't
Facebook.
have a
You,
legal
you just
name.
don't know it yet.
Yeah, let's make a Facebook for him.
Yeah,
Oh
we
wait, no,
actually-
I think I have a meta thing for my VR.
we
only
made
use
you
it
a
for VR,
Facebook
though.
account that we've been posting pictures that we've been secretly taking of you.
When have you guys been meeting with me?
We haven't been meeting with you.
We've been meeting with
We're stalking you.
It's too dark outside my window. Hold on.
I'm there.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, the camera's in your
lighting.
closet.
Not yet.
There's no closet in this room.
Not yet.
No, your closet.
Not
Different
your
room. Check.
closet.
Check the other closet.
It's the bathroom closet.
All right. Well, now there's a nice Douglas-shaped indentation in the ground, Wile E. Coyote style.
True.
Yeah, so just
My-
know if you
I-
ever roll 34, Vaughn cannot beat it.
If you ever roll a what?
34 on your
34?
grapple. On your grapple, Vaughn cannot beat it.
True.
All right, time to train. Dun, dun, dun,
Train
dun. Get really good at only that, and then he starts actually hitting me, and I'm totally powerless.
Rising up, back on the streets.
Be that
No more
that
streets.
and a
Being a werewolf gives you some
mansion.
physical advantages. Not normally. You think it's kind of weird that he's able to harness some of this stuff while still being a human.
That's what I was saying, but then he threw me into the ground, so I don't know. I was just trying to ask a question.
He's a werewolf. It's his necklace. It's his little wolf witcher necklace.
Ah, he's
It
cheating.
gives him
cheating.
It gives him the power.
He's got the power. He's cheating.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I wish I remembered Witcher potions. I would make a joke about Witcher potions.
I know Cat's Eyes one.
Which potions?
Nah.
That's real.
Been there, man.
In the words of Pitbull, been there.
Well,
done
the
that.
caravan begins moving again.
Okay. I'll follow the caravan. Caravan?
You're in van?
Next
Augers?
stop,
Am I
Valley
Valentina
of the
Whiteback?
Titans.
What time is it?
Next top, Valley of the Titans.
Yes.
I haven't fed the cat yet. Hold
Cat.
on.
You should do that.
Make sure to use diesel.
Make sure to use
Alright,
my
as
favorite
you guys-
marijuana strain.
Caravan
What
continues on.
Diesel.
Caravan
Where we-
continues on.
Woohoo! I love walking in the
Yay.
caravan.
I have been mentally
Traumatized.
calling it as the next day.
Oh.
But I forgot to tell you guys, so everybody take a long rest.
Got it.
Yippee! I was already full though.
Yep, because you slept in the carriage
Uh-huh.
Same.
or the wagon.
Alright, here's your chance for me to get identify. What I just need to cut one of my spells out of my spell list or prepared spells real quick.
I'm going to tend to my tree.
No.
I'm going to welcome Douglas and question him about his clan.
Little bumps.
Hey, Douglas, you said that your clan is not like other clans in the fact that you have multiple seats.
That's right.
How did this come to be?
Oh, I don't know.
Cat fed. Fed cat.
It's always been that way. The Grey Guards have always been cooler than others.
Cooler.
Tell me the history of all you Grey Guards.
Well, that is me. That is my dad. I don't know where he went. Never really knew my mother. And let's see, I got Grandpappy, Papa, Grandpa, and Grandpappy.
And just how long have the Grey Guards been around?
Pretty sure since the dawn of time.
Do
The
you have
dwarves weren't around since the dawn of time.
The Grey Guards predate the universe.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they were there when they built it, so.
You're saying the Grey Guards built the universe?
No, I don't know, but
Anything is possible.
So why haven't I heard of this great clan of yours?
I mean, the Silver Hands do tend to do a lot of lying. They're a lion folk. Those Silver Hands, all of them, they like to lie. So maybe they knew that if you heard about our great clan, you'd leave like you did.
Leave like we did?
Yeah, you're a Greyguard now, right? So, boom, there you go. That's why they were lying to you.
Silver hands, more like silver tongues.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
Look, it'll take 1,000,000 years before you convince me to be a part of the Grey Guards.
Well, the Greyguards have been around at least that long, so does that mean you're in?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Tell you what. If you can kill a dragon, I'll join.
Well, guys,
Challenge
we got a mission.
accepted.
dragon at some point now.
Hold on.
Hey.
Please clarify, dragon or dragonborn?
Dragon.
Dragon adjacent, like a wyvern?
Not
Yeah, like a
dragon
wyvern.
kind, but a full-blooded dragon.
Yes, absolutely.
Is there a
So
specific color?
A wyvern doesn't count. It has to be like a proper, like, colored dragon.
I see. So it must have 4 legs and 2 wings.
And be intelligent, yes.
But what if it has lost a leg?
If it's intelligent, then it still works.
What if it's a
I
Chinese
mean-
dragon and has an odd number of legs?
As long as it's intelligent, it still works.
Chinese dragons
If it
don't have
lost
wings.
a leg, then you must have one arm behind your back.
Do you care if it's a color dragon?
What is
yeah.
that supposed to mean after the comments you've made previously?
It matters a lot, actually.
It might matter
Yeah,
more
it actually
than
does.
I'd expect, which is why I'm
You
scared
see,
to answer.
Unlike humans, skin color actually matters for dragons.
It does.
It determines their character and also their capabilities in life.
Christ.
Oh my
It determines
god.
whether or not they're good or bad.
This is actual D&D lore.
This is actual D&D lore.
Guys,
I have a book called Dragonology right next to me, upon which my monitor is sitting at this very moment. I have read it before. This is dragons.
Has it informed other aspects of your philosophy?
No, just dragons.
No,
Good,
playing a
good.
horror
And-
Minecraft
and
add-on,
probably gnomes
and
too.
Gnomes?
this
Yeah.
music just turned at the worst time ever.
Hey, hey Garrett, can you check your DMs?
I'm going to reach out my hand
No.
to Douglas, and I will shake on this deal.
Great.
Yeah, dragons don't exist.
No.
They're not real.
Oh,
Fuck.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. That dragons definitely exist in this universe.
no, it has to be a real
You're about to make
dragon.
me really
No
sad,
trick.
man.
And it has to be an adult.
Well,
Are we gonna
me
shake
too.
on it, Douglas?
Oh yeah, I shook on it. Shook on it immediately. Well, glad that we got that out of the way. Even though I'm pretty sure that you were already a Greyguard before all this, but I mean, I was
So
going
why
to
do
kill
you-
a dragon anyway,
why-
so
Why do you assume I'm a Greyguard?
because you're cool, and every cool dwarf that I know is a Greyguard, so that means you gotta be one.
Well, let's get one thing straight. I'm a mole.
it's like
I am very confused at this. I don't think he has a pink nose or weird claws.
but like you saying you're not a dwarf or a mole is like saying, "Oh, I'm not an elf. I'm a half elf."
I
It's
guess
like,
you could say that.
it's like if you're like half of a thing, doesn't that include you in the group of that thing?
Maybe I suppose you're right, but It's cool
Right,
saying I'm
also
my own
be
thing.
wrong.
We're just gaslighting Bombs into accepting his own racial identity.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so.
Like,
Intense.
Bombs, you're not mixed. You're a dwarf.
You're the
Come on,
wrong.
man.
You got any dwarf in you, you're all dwarf.
Oh
Okay, let me roll a
no.
D100 and see what happens.
Okay.
Now, go ahead. Apply to that mole-only scholarship, the dwarf-only scholarship, whatever. You've got your whole future ahead of you.
Ernest's character trait has now become raging racist.
I'm a very encouraging racist, I'd like to think.
Raging racist.
Like, yeah, you're not all that, but you could get better.
Oh no.
Douglas,
worry,
I
you
think
can
that
rise
he-
above.
He's an encouraging racist in that if he sees
He's like,
anyone,
look at me!
if he
I
sees
changed
another-
races.
You can do it too.
He's the kind of guy who sees someone he
We
doesn't
can
like and
fix
says,
you.
"Oh, you can be better."
Oh my God.
Why?
I can
I
fix her, but the fixing is her race.
I mean, from my perspective, changing species is kind of like my whole thing, so...
I mean, that is your character trait.
He's like, that's just what I do. With no perception of what actually happened in that
Yeah,
scenario.
why can't anyone else do that? I can just
He must
become a
be-
bear if I want.
He must be
Fuck
special.
you, I'm a bear now.
He's a bear now.
I'm
He's
a bear now. Yep.
He's there.
They fly now?
They fly now.
Vaughn seems to have it down as well. Also.
Flying since the Clone
That's
Wars.
true. He was a human, and now he's a werewolf. Different species.
Yes.
Wait,
I see.
wait, what?
No,
Garrett?
I didn't expect transraciality to be a sticking point of our current plotline.
Yeah.
But Douglas,
Don't worry,
even
it gets
the
better.
other clans haven't heard of you.
Oh, what did you say?
Even the other clans have not heard of the Grey Guards.
Pretty sure we call that cope. Sure, they have heard of us. They just don't talk about us.
Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Great, we are.
I mean, do they talk about us?
Absolutely not.
Well, there you go.
They just wish they were Douglas.
Do they have any connection? Do the Grey Guards have any other connections to other clans?
No, listen. There is a great old saying that you're familiar with, that I'm familiar with, and it definitely applies here. They hate us because they ain't us. They want to be a Grey Guard, so they hate us, and they don't talk about us all that much. And now
They hate us
you're
because they
going to
ain't
be a
us.
Grey Guard too once I get a hands on a mangly dragon.
Hey, Douglas, I got a question.
Yeah.
When you were talking about like all the people in your clan,
Aye.
the only woman you mentioned was your mum, I think.
Yeah.
Is that the only woman?
I mean, I haven't seen any others, so I guess. And honestly, I've never met my mom either.
So it's just like you and like 5 or 6 other guys.
Yeah, my gramps and papa and grampy.
Aren't those all just like other words for grandpa?
Aye, like 4 grandpas.
So
Oh, and papa.
Can't forget about him.
So 5.
And
I mean,
Grandpappy.
like genetically, you can only have 2 grandfathers, unless 2 of them are like great grandfathers.
Or if he's had
But-
several parents.
It'd be really weird if you if
grandpappy.
your mom's dad was hanging around, but your mom was gone.
I mean, she can't really leave if she was never really there, so...
So, like, your mom never existed.
I mean, I haven't
that what
seen
you're
her,
telling me?
so... I mean, you guys didn't exist until I met you.
No, I definitely existed.
Sure.
Like, not...
Girl literally
Not-
has main character energy, but not in the way you think.
Douglas, I
Maybe it's main
don't
character
think you have
syndrome.
very good object permanence.
What's that?
You can't, like, relate in your brain where an object is unless you are actively observing it.
That's a lot of big words. I don't think I follow.
Yeah, that follows.
What does?
I'm sorry to say this, mate. I don't think your family makeup doesn't make sense. Were you kidnapped?
No, I joined the clan. They raised me and I went through the process to become a great warrior. And I did.
So you say they raised you. How old were you when they started raising you?
I mean, since I was a kid.
25.
Yeah, but like, do you have any memories from before they started raising you?
Like, before the clan?
Yeah.
No, I was born into the clan. I was always a Grey Guard.
You just said that you had to join the Grey Guards.
Ah, yeah, there's an initiation ritual once you become of age. But I was born and raised in the clan.
And the clan is four other guys and no women.
Well, 5, yeah. That's right. The elite of the elite.
And there's no one else, like...
No,
like,
wait.
I mean,
Douglas,
Glumps is going to
like-
join once I beat the dragon, but yeah, right now. Right now.
Do you have a seat in the Grey Guards?
No. No, not at all.
Then who are the people? Who are the people with the seats?
The other 5 members of the Grey Guards.
So you have like an entire like clan. It's just your 5 leaders and you and no one else.
That's right. You got it right on the head.
I'm sorry to like say this. That's not really how like clans traditionally work.
Right.
You normally have to have like families and like extended trees and like community.
I mean, we got a
And not
pretty
just
tight community since there's only 5 of us.
Yeah, but like you say you're getting what I'm putting down, right? Like the Silverhands have like a bunch of people,
Right. But,
and like all of those people have different roles, and you can trace people's family history back. And with your clan, it's just 6 dudes. You're the only one not in charge, and there's nobody else. Are you sure you're not just being punked? Are you just being messed with, mate?
no, because that's the Silverhands. They're the one that lie to people. That's why I got so many. Right?
No.
No, they...
Just 1 second here. That doesn't make any sense because he said he was born in the clan. Are you sure they would bring him at birth?
What are you saying?
I'm talking with Cassidy.
Wait, what?
Are you saying he was messed with at birth?
Oh, he's got one person who he claims is his dad. He's got 4 grandfathers, which doesn't genetically make sense. He's got nobody else, no mom, no siblings. No, like, it just doesn't make sense.
Now, Douglas, you say we're all liars, but some of the stuff you're saying doesn't add up. For all I know, you could be a Silverhand.
That can't be right. Well, I'm a Greyguard. I'm one of the few.
There's definitely few, and you're definitely one of them. Look, I'm not gonna go like making like accusations against people I haven't met, but the situation you're describing is really concerning, and you should like actually put some thought into it and try to decipher because sure, my family wasn't super normal, but I at least knew my mum.
I think that there is like a social disconnect, like a cultural sort of difference between you and dwarves, and I mean that's understandable. Like you really haven't hung out with us too much, so maybe you just don't totally understand. I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
It seems there's a disconnect between the Grey Guard and dwarves because is this situation normal for dwarves, Bombs? Like you were part of the Silverhands for a while before you got arrested.
Well, this isn't normal at all because I've never heard of this clan, and it's unusual for dwarves to have multiple seats.
Well, yeah, but what is your family makeup? Do you just not have a mom? Is that normal in dwarven culture?
I'm pretty sure she died at birth.
That's
but us
sorry,
being, us being war breeds. A war I wasn't even meant to be in. But it's very unusual. I've never seen someone with multiple grandparents.
Yeah, Douglas, I don't want to make any accusations, but I would, if I were you, I would put some critical thought into your family situation because it's not normal. I don't even think that's normal for dwarves. Maybe we can find some more dwarves, hang around and ask them. But
you know what? The next dwarf we meet, we will interrogate about the Grey Guard.
No interrogating. We're gonna have a nice, civil conversation so that they actually want to talk to us. Because last time we met a dwarf, or Mola, whoever he was, we kind of pissed him off, and then all got high in the.
You guys met a mole.
The cave.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
you were there for that.
You were
you weren't there.
Yeah.
When was this?
I think Douglas
we
drop
were
kicked
back
them.
in when we were in
Just before we got to Ringwell.
those mountains that you were looking in.
Oh, that was my long lost cousin.
Oh yeah, that's why we were there.
I was looking for him.
He really didn't want to talk about anything to do with any of his family. So I don't think you would have gotten very far.
Well, guess we just find a dwarf who knows about the Grey Guard, unless Douglas can bring his family here or show us where his family is. Do you guys even have a city?
Huh?
Meh.
Like a hole?
What, the Grey Guards?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in Hardigan.
How big is the place?
What do you mean the place? It's one of the great fortresses of the Roivenkind.
So, how small is your guys' area?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of it?
I mean, it's definitely seen better days. But we have a strong history with many large pillars. Like big pillars. You know, Clan Battlehammer is one of our rivals.
So you do have connections with other clans.
Yeah, Clan Battlehammer and Greyguard have been enemies since forever.
So
How many people are in Clan Battlehammer?
Battlehammer has at least like 100,000.
Where do they live?
Oh, also in Hardigan. They're our next door neighbors.
So how are
can I
you
pull up a
alive?
map? Can I find this place on a map, Garrett?
Fact checkers say this is false.
Fact checkers say. Snoops.
What? Does this place appear
Sorry,
on a
what do you want
map,
to fact
Garrett?
check?
He wants to fact check.
He wants to fact check if Hergen is real, the Dwarven Fortress by Offstep.
Yeah, it's real. Pretty sure it's real.
All right. So like,
I don't actually know. Hold on.
So then the
Alright,
Battlehammer know of
it's
the Great
there.
Guard then.
Is
Yeah,
it real?
they definitely know of us. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is
I
real.
went
It's right
to go
here.
look at. I went to go look at the wiki page to see if like, just
It's on the
to
map.
have it up. Well, yeah, I went to look at the wiki page from the map, and the wiki page just doesn't exist.
Wikipedia is
It's
real,
just
it
a
can't hurt
Hergen,
you.
and there's no text.
Yep.
All right, so like that exists. You know, maybe as we're passing through the area on the way to Starfall, we'll find some dwarves, and we can ask them.
Yeah, there you go. Then they'll tell you the tales of House Greyguard. Clan Greyguard. Not House
But
Greyguard.
Douglas,
Not how
If there
great.
really
Douglas, you gotta-
is that many of the Battlehammer, we should be able to find some evidence.
Douglas,
If they are as bitter rivals as you say they are.
if the dwarf we come across is a Battlehammer, you gotta promise me that you're not gonna try to kill him.
I'm not going to try to kill them. They're just rowdy neighbors. All the Dwarven clans are friends deep down, even though we have some surface level disagreements. I wouldn't kill a fellow dwarf. Look at me. They're not green skinned, or have tusks, or speak Orcish.
Yeah, that's true. The dwarves were literally made to kill orcs. Like,
We'll keep our eye out as we're passing through the area.
So wait, isn't there 6 people in the Grey Guard clan because you adopted Ernest?
Oh yeah, Ernest, you're Greyguard, right?
he's what?
Ernest, are you a Greyguard now?
Remind me what that was again.
The clan. You're part of Clan Greyguard.
The pack? That's a pack, right?
No, the clan. The family?
Yeah, that's like a pack, yeah?
No. Yeah, he's in. He just hasn't been caught up on it. He's in. He needs to get verified by the seats though. So
Do I have to register for that too?
no, you don't. We'll just take you there. You'll
How
fit
much
in.
do I get paid?
So Douglas,
Nothing.
how far away are we from the clan?
From Greyguard?
Yes.
I mean, they're in Hardigan. We're going to pass by it here in the next couple days, assuming that we don't change our course.
I say we get moving.
Aye.
We can only. We are moving. We are literally.
Well, faster.
Yeah, let's just speed up the entire caravan so that we can get to the dwarf place faster.
I mean, what else do we have to do?
Our jobs with the caravan.
That we were paid to do.
The one that I'm paid
No,
to
we're
do,
not
and
getting paid,
the
Douglas.
one that you two are legally obligated to do to not be in prison.
We're not getting paid for it, though.
No, I am. You're not because you're a prisoner.
You're getting paid?
Yeah, because I signed up. This is my job right now. I didn't get arrested. You're not getting paid because you got arrested.
Because you got caught.
Me, I just got caught somewhere in a bad time.
At a bad time.
Yeah, evidently committing a crime.
Well, when
Or you
someone
wouldn't have
pisses
been
you off at
arrested.
a tavern,
You leave the tavern.
and that someone happens to be Kessel's son,
You still leave the tavern.
no, you gotta defend yourself.
Was he threatening you?
You know, it's kind of hazy. We were drinking at the table, and something was said, and then I threw
Who said
Yes.
it?
Kessel's son.
Okay, so Kessel's son said something, and what was your response?
To punch him.
That's my man.
that-
That's my brother right there. If someone says something,
Yeah,
you
see-
just punch him in the face.
Well,
Yeah, see,
If someone
Mike,
says
that's
something,
why you got
anything.
arrested. That's
it was
called
harassment.
battery. No, my battery is a more harsh crime than harassment.
You got what was coming to him.
I
Anyways,
regret ever signing up with this place.
Cassidy, tell me more about you.
Yeah, give us all the
I
sweet
mean, what is there to
deets.
know? Oh, I mean, I grew up in Vasilia, and then I came here.
Tell us about that time you tried to fake your own death.
There was no try. It was successful.
Any more, we kind of talked about that a while ago, and I was sort of wondering if you were feeling, I don't know, feeling like this was the time to give us more details on that. I feel like we never learned the reason or opportunity or method on some of that sort of stuff.
I mean, like me and my partner were venturing. We came to a disagreement, and the resolution for that disagreement was for me to fake my own death and never come back. And
Yep.
so we threw a corpse in the water and let it kind of do its thing for a couple days, and then he brought that back and said it was me, and that he had spent like a week trying to find my body after I died.
Whose corpse was it?
It's just some like criminal dude he had been stealing from the blacksmith guy. And the blacksmith guy was like, "Yeah, he's stealing from me, so I can like beat the shit out of him." And we were like, "All right." and then he pulled a gun on us, and so we killed him. He didn't know how to use the gun. I don't know why he had it.
Sounds familiar.
So,
I looked
are you
directly
a
at Michael's
mercenary or
character.
a good guy?
What, Bumps?
Are you a mercenary or a good guy?
Well, I mean, I was like in adventure back home, and then because I had to leave home, I'm just kind of wandering around, and I guess now I'm technically a mercenary because I signed up for this whole thing.
So tell me, what was the disagreement about?
What? Cassidy
Shot
just
someone
kind of
with a
stares
fan.
off into space for several minutes.
Look, we're total
Um,
strangers. It's not like you're gonna have any issues with me saying anything.
He thought that with my background, it was not safe for me to live there anymore.
Your background?
Yeah. Nothing I did. It's just my family.
So tell me about your family then.
Well, my mom was great. But people didn't really like her just because they're nasty people. My dad was kind of a piece of shit.
Why is that? Why
In
seems to be a
yeah.
common theme with your characters, Andrew.
It's a common theme with all D&D characters.
Their dads suck.
Yeah. I think Ilthrin's dad.
I don't know. My dad's been pretty great.
Everyone's dads are either awful or dead.
Yes.
No, Lord Guy's dad was alive.
Or wasn't mentioned.
Lord Guy's dad was Boomo.
Oh, that's
No, that was the
right.
original Lord. Oh, sorry. Norman's dad was still alive.
There you go.
No.
Lord Guy's dad is still alive too. Bumo's
can't
dad is still
imagine-
alive as well.
I can't imagine the original Lord guy had a very great dad.
His dad is literally Bumo.
No, the original Lord guy.
Yeah, his dad
Yeah,
is
that's
Bumo.
Boomo.
Yeah.
Really?
Do you remember
Yeah.
near the end of that campaign when I blasted
I
wild
thought-
magic cards at a rock and I made a guy?
Yeah.
That's Lord Guy.
Actually,
Yes.
not
that was the
Norman,
original
Lord guy.
Lord Guy, not Norman Dudley.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he just had no sense of morality. He was just born one day.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
He was just born an adult man one day.
That's
And
fantastic.
he became a noble in like 2 years. Got a wife and
And
kids.
also extremely evil.
That was later on, but yes.
That was also inevitable.
One without morals tends to become evil pretty quick.
Yeah, but now I'm here and having all sorts of fun. Killing zombies and children and tree people. Not what I was expected joining on here, but you know it's all good. We're hanging out.
Ugh, how much longer for this walk?
Yeah, how much longer is for this walk?
You know, this campaign might be slow, but it has the most character interaction I've ever seen in a campaign.
This is true. I just been sitting here scrolling, waiting for you guys to finish talking to each other. I've been tuning in whenever people start talking about their backstories, and then I tune back out, trying to monitor what stuff is said and what stuff isn't said.
Yeah, so anyway, Garrett, while you weren't looking, it's canon now that I have $1 billion. You can put that in my actual bank account. Thank you.
Ah, I see. Yeah.
Drat, he got me. Is what you're supposed to say.
Yes, the floor here is made out of floor.
So you guys have been marching for most of the day, chatting it up. And you guys are, as you come over the hill, you can see Offstep in the distance. Yeah. You're back here again.
Yay!
So as you come cresting over this hill, with Offstep in the distance, can somebody make a perception check, please?
I will do it.
Do it, you're cool. Mine sucks.
Dirty 21.
Dirty 21 for Joseph.
Yes.
Okay. So there's a couple of things that you notice with a 21 about is what somewhat balanced. Oh, okay, hold on. I'll get back to that. There's with a 21, you notice a couple of things different about Offstep. The first small detail that you notice is that it's on fire.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Is there a suspicious tunnel anywhere?
First thing you notice is that it's on fire.
Uh-huh.
Classic
Second thing you notice.
Moment.
Second thing you notice is that
And just from like lore, it shouldn't be on fire, correct?
Just
That
from
you
like
assume so.
lore.
Well, it
Just
wasn't on
checking.
fire when we left, and it's on fire now. So,
Wait, we were here before?
We were here before?
yeah. What do you mean we were here before? We went to Ringwell and then turned around and came back. We were just here.
I thought, was this Offstep? I thought this was somebody else.
Yes. No. What?
Okay, it's on fire.
This is the
You don't
small
notice any
village that we
suspicious
stopped up
tunnels.
and where we initially found Amos, that place.
Yes.
It's on fire. You
Okay.
don't see any suspicious tunnels. In fact, you don't see anyone anywhere. No bodies, no nothing. The village appears to be empty.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
As you guys are coming up to the
uh,
up to the top of the hill. Yep. Go ahead.
Kieran's gonna lean over to Kessel. This is looking awfully lot like Ringwell.
This place is ripe for the looting.
We're not looting the burning town that we were just in. The fuck is wrong with you?
Well, I mean, they're not here, so.
You know what?
I, for one,
Just
am
for that,
glad
the
that
next
these trees
time,
are returning to nature.
Ernest, the trees are on fire.
Yes, ash fertilizes the soil. Think of it like a cremation for these dead trees.
Think about it as
How the hell
Aurora
is
Borealis.
Douglas the most like reasonable
How am
dwarf
I
in the
the
body
most
right now?
reasonable one right now? This is terrible.
What do you
I
mean
never.
most reasonable?
Hold on. I never said that the people dying here was good. I'm just saying the house is burning down.
Oh
That's
yeah.
all right.
Yeah,
Oh
all
yeah,
of the-
sure. Yeah,
the
yeah,
shel-
yeah. Only be
Yeah,
concerned
the-
about it when you're called out on it, but don't blame us when we're a little suspicious when we see an entire village burning and you're like, yay, the trees. Little sus.
But hold on. I was with you the whole time, except for the several times I ventured off on my own. Without telling anyone.
And I was just
Wait a
saying,
minute.
since they didn't care
Yeah,
to
I'll-
grab all their belongings before abandoning the place, maybe I should take him and take better care of them.
Mate, the
Oh, that
buildings
is-
are on fire.
That is true. It would be nice to return them to the victims if they return.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
I do gotta wonder what happened here, though.
Likely bad
Yeah,
forest
no
management.
shit.
Seems it's all the rage in California these days.
Oh, fuck's a California?
Gently tapping the fourth wall, are we?
Gently
No.
tapping.
I'm gonna
If I
make
tap
my
the fourth
way
wall
into.
over there, it would probably fall down. It's all ash right now.
Gently tapping the fourth wall.
Gotta
I'm gonna
keep it
make
structurally
my
sound.
way into town and try to find survivors.
How is the band
Joseph.
reacting to this?
Joseph interacting with the fourth wall like, I came in like a wrecking ball.
Joseph is the fourth wall, and he's beating himself.
Joseph is the fourth wall? Oh.
Yes.
He's the only thing stopping
so-
fiction and reality from.
Can we say that Ernest did not just spawn from a forest, but he was like teleported from Earth with mind wiped as well?
No.
Okay.
Mind wiped, but he remembers California and the 2025 California wildfires.
Yes. Very
Yes.
selective memory loss.
All right. So as you guys come to the top of this hill and see this village burning, Joseph, with a 21, you do notice that actually there is one person that you didn't notice immediately because they're standing in the middle of the town, like inside of the inferno.
Oh no. Who
Say,
is it?
What's
we
that
recognize
person
him?
over there doing?
Kieran-
What are they doing other than standing?
Kieran, you hear a voice in the back of your head.
no,
Several
not again.
voices actually.
Several?
As once again, the whispering that you occasionally hear in your head in a language you don't understand picks up into a harsh, annoyed muttering as it begins arguing with something else.
Hold
I
on.
really gotta figure out
Hold on.
what that language is.
Gotta figure out your reception, bro.
Can I?
All right, I
Can
gotta tune into the right
slightly
frequency.
metagame right now?
Sure.
How so?
Henri, I have tongues which I can cast on other people.
Yeah. Okay, so Kieran doesn't know that, but he is gonna wince slightly and be like, strange voices in my head.
Yes,
Again.
I find I also
I
have
interrupt
voices in my
exactly
head.
what he's about to say. We got to go save the village from burning down.
Cassidy is already walking towards the village.
Yep.
Do it.
I do want to see
Just
what
disconnect
the war band's reaction is to this, though.
Yeah, how do I feel about this?
Yeah, people are already running towards the village.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is that person I saw doing? Are they just standing there?
They're just standing there, yeah.
Menacingly.
Do I recognize them?
You see that
you
person
so
over
far
there,
have-
Kieran?
You so far have only seen the person. So Kieran, your eyes begin to focus on this person as you hear. You see the silhouette in the flames, and you can't see much from this far away. But you've only seen so far one person wearing that weird hat.
Dang,
Decibel.
roasted.
He's clearly not.
Boo-mo.
It's clearly he's clearly not wearing clothes that are from this region.
Absolutely boomo.
Wearing some sort
Is
of
it
foreign hat.
Amos?
Is it?
It is
Amos?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course it's
Yeah, okay.
Amos.
It's pretty clearly Amos.
I didn't
And you get as you receive the whisper spell. He says, "Word of advice: don't go to Starfield.
Starfell?
Go home.
I think we're gonna go to
Starfall.
Starfell
Whatever it's
anyway.
called. Starfall.
Yeah, Starfall. It's
That's
Starfall.
what I meant.
I'm going to
Starfall.
run up to
That's
him
what I
and
meant.
say, "Did you see me when I
You're
visited
gonna
your
run
body
up
on the
to
beach?"
him through the inferno.
He's in the middle of the town, and the whole town.
Like he's engulfed in flame currently. I don't recommend that. I doubt you carry the same immunity that he has.
Was Starfall the town that we originally, like the one we heard about that had the giant barrier around it, or is that?
That
No,
is
that
where
was
you're
Torsica.
going to meet.
Or is it
Corsica's
just-
the country that has the golden flame wall.
That's
around
Corsica. Okay.
it. You guys, yeah, because the Saint of Yara sacrificed themselves to perform a ritual to engulf the edge of Torsica in flames.
Yep.
Is this fire magic?
The fire engulfing the town.
Yeah. Because he's
Or
like
the
standing in the
golden
middle,
fire.
and you described it as him standing in the middle. No, the
Yeah,
the
he's like
fire in the
engulfed in
town.
flames at this point.
Yeah. So you said it was like he's in the middle of an inferno. Is it like magic fire, like a firestorm spell?
No, not like that. The whole town's on fire, and it's like
So it's just
it's like
regular
somebody did a
mundane
napalm strafing
fire.
run on this.
Definitely wasn't.
It's like somebody firebombed this
I
place.
have
basically,
never
is
done
what it
that
looks
before.
like.
Okay. How close can I get to him without being burned to death?
Mile and a half.
That's how far the fire is.
Yeah.
The whole
I
village is
go
on
to
fire.
the range of my dark vision.
This is a big
Sir.
fire.
This is the opposite of dark vision.
This is excessive brightness. This is snow blindness vision.
Okay. And I'm gonna go find Vaughn again.
Are there any
Vaughn
buildings that are
is-
like
Is he
partially on
already- is he
fire
already
or not
running
on
in there,
fire?
Pretty much.
Vaughn's already at the edge of the village, but
Okay.
he hasn't gone into the inferno.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to him and Vaughn, that's Amos.
It's gonna take a minute to get to him.
Oh, okay. He's fast.
Nobody has made it to the edge of the village except Vaughn.
No one is quite as Vaughn is.
Cecil hasn't started heading that direction yet. He seems to be in
No
shock.
one fights like Vaughn. No one
Vaughn.
drinks like Vaughn.
That's far.
Guess Vaughn.
Seeker would outrun Vaughn.
Yeah.
But
What about Kuda? Would Kuda outrun Vaughn?
I don't remember. How fast is Kuda?
That's a good question. I haven't done the math in a bit, but Kuda would beat
What's his
him
base
in
movement speed?
Seeker would beat Kuda in a long-range endurance sprint, but Kuda would beat him in a short sprint. So
What's his base movement
Industry?
speed?
So probably not. If Kuda can beat Seeker in a sprint.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
very short one.
As I said, I think
That's what a sprint is.
Kuda has.
Kuda has a base 100 speed.
like more.
Holy crap!
Vaughn is definitely the
Seeker
fastest in the camp, but
has-
I don't think he's moving at Mach 20 like
No,
some of our
he's not-
Tabaxi
he's
friends.
not.
No, wait,
He's not
Wait.
Tabaxi fast.
I'll be right
but
back.
He's
Yeah.
pretty fast.
wait, Kuda.
He's werewolf fast.
Wait, Kuda has base 100.
Yes.
Seeker has base 110. I just barely beat you.
Yeah. Kuda has a bunch of extra stuff though that boosts him for what's in that 6 seconds. But then so
Yeah.
you would beat him after a while, but
Miguel.
I would beat you
Hello?
after the initial burst.
It is
Hello?
Miguel.
Michael? The town's on
It's
fire.
Love is War
Oh,
karaoke episode.
I like to think Kuda and Seeker would get along.
I'm gonna need the floor for a minute here.
hmm
I wasn't at D&D tonight because I went with Kelly and Leah, two of my coworkers, to go out and do karaoke at the bar that I went to with Robin.
Uh huh.
And it was completely dead the whole time.
Down.
And we were only waiting for Kelly to do a song before we left. And these two really fucking drunk guys. One of them was just sitting with us the whole time. Like, he was a happy drunk. It was just kind of annoying because he was fucking wasted. And then his buddy got cut off at the bar. And then when I went to pay my tab, he got mad that he saw me paying a tab. So he started getting mad at the bartender.
Huh?
I'm back.
And started swearing at her. And she said,
What?
if you want to talk to me like that, you can get the fuck out. So he just keeps getting more angry. So she calls the bouncer over, and then he starts the drunk guy starts throwing stuff at the bartender from across the bar. So this guy goes to slam him on the ground, but in the process of already successfully doing that, this guy trips anyways.
The drunk guy or the bouncer?
The drunk guy falls. He trips anyways. The drunk guy. And so like we were fine. we were waiting for Kelly to get out of the bathroom because right before Kelly went in the bathroom, they started fighting. So we were just standing in the back of the bar waiting for her to get out while we were watching the drunk guy that was sitting next to us and the bouncer holding down and punching this guy. And then when we finally left, we saw from across the street 2 cop cars.
Nice.
That makes sense.
Cool.
What a fun night.
How wasted do you have to be that your own buddy pins you to the ground and beats the shit out of you?
Yo, jump him, officer. I'll help.
I've been there, done that.
Listen, man, I might be a ride or die, but I think it's time to die.
No, guys.
So anyways, we're leaving now to go to a taco place right before it closes.
While the happy drunk guy is punching his friend, he's shouting, he's shouting, "James, I know you're in there, man. This isn't like you.
I can get
believe in me,
Why,
man.
Gary, why?
Just hang in there."
Quack, quack.
I know you're still in
Follow
there,
my
man.
voice. Quack, quack.
Don't go towards the light.
Anyways, thanks for letting me have some story time.
That was freaking
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm
Thank you,
so I gotta-
Michael.
Thank you for sharing. That was awesome.
Thank you for risking your life for our entertainment. Okay.
Wow.
Huh.
That was something.
Anyway, so that's
Yeah.
Bomb's backstory. So Bomb's got...
Bomb's back.
What's up?
That was your
That's Bob's
backstory.
backstory.
You were a
was
drunk
my
guy at a
backstory.
bar.
Was he the
That was
friendly
good.
guy or the guy getting?
No, he was definitely the guy getting pummeled.
Both.
Both.
He was pummeling himself.
He's pummeling himself.
He was
That's
definitely
impressive.
That's
getting pummeled.
what happened with Bumps. But yeah.
The only thing that can stop Bombs is Bombs.
Yeah.
Bombs
And
got
a
put
few others
Bombs got put in jail
Bombs-
because another guy started a fight and then Bombs ended the fight and then that other guy had a high-ranking father. That's what happened.
Tale as old as time.
Yeah, basically.
Beauty. Beast.
So yeah, Vaughn is nowhere near as
Beautiful
fast
beast.
as Seeker and Kuda. But
Mr.
he's still
C.
freaking fast. His base movement speed is 60 feet.
Yo,
That's pretty darn fast, though.
that's
Is
pretty
there
decent.
any
He's
buildings
dashing
that
for
aren't
free.
completely on fire?
No, everything is completely and utterly engulfed in flames.
Damn.
As you watch, Vaughn looks like he's talking to someone, despite being like a mile away from everyone. And then Amos disappears in a swell of flame.
Oh, he cast
Oh.
Firestorm. You got him.
Got his ass.
Yes, Vaughn cast Firestorm.
He's a-
God,
Town on
he's got- he's
fire?
dead.
He
dead
set the
once
town
again.
on fire. How could you do this,
Thank him for
Vaughn?
cremating all these trees.
No.
Freaking Vaughn, man.
Vaughn would.
He would.
Uh,
He'd cast Firestorm just to prove a point.
I always knew I didn't like that guy.
So I have a proposal, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
We don't know who the good guys and who the bad guys are, right?
Sure.
So why
at
don't
the
we
moment-
just, as a party, go back to my forest?
Okay.
What
Counterpoint.
does that have to do with
Your
anything?
forest that you don't even know where
Joseph,
the location of
counterpoint.
is.
Yeah, I was gonna say counterpoint, Joseph. Where is your forest?
We'll go looking for it together, and that'll be the whole campaign.
well,
Yeah.
me,
Derail!
me-
Derail!
Yes!
Yeah.
Throw out
Me
your
ca-
module, Garrett.
me, Cassidy,
I'm gonna
and
I'm gonna give you one guess as to where it is.
Douglas
regionally.
gotta go find out some things.
It's definitely in Torsica.
What is the name of this world again?
Keldon?
Keldon? Yeah, it's that. That's where it is.
Oh.
Regionally, it's in Keldon.
You know, you could be wrong.
I know. That's why I'm. That's
Could
why
be
this is a legitimate
Feywild.
guess.
Could
That's
be.
why this is a legitimate guess.
You know that there's also like an infinite number of parallel universes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're in one.
Imagine
Am I
imagine
correct, Garrett?
Easy Company takes place after this campaign and we just show up to this planet.
Am I correct, Garrett? Is it on Keldon?
It is on the world in this physical dimension.
Nice.
It's in the prime material
that-
plane.
That narrows it down.
That's
An
huge.
infinite amount.
That's true.
It is within a finite space.
He brought it from infinity to finity. That means
That
we have a
does-
chance.
That
Mhm.
does destroy numerous infinities worth of possibilities. The superset of possible realities we are in has shrunk dramatically.
And also, that was a really
It's-
lucky guess because technically, that guess was infinitely unlikely to be true.
Yes.
I love
This
statistics.
forest is definitely.
This
in
is why
Torsica,
statistics doesn't work in the real world.
Damn, I didn't like that class
I'm
anyway.
gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna go out on a limb. His forest is in Torsica, and his forest is where this all started.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. His forest is that one right there. I point over to the nearest forest.
I
Oh,
looked over
the one that's on fire?
10,402 futures, and this is the one where my forest exists.
My
The closest forest is Bowden's Rest, which is in fact not the forest Joseph came from.
Is my name Bowden?
No.
My counter.
It's
My
right
Yeah,
counter-
where's Ernest Forest? That's where he's from.
See, my counterpoint
It's
to,
my-
to your offer of going back to your forest is that whichever side we're on is obviously the good guys because we're always the good guys and everything we do is always
In every campaign, always the good
Yep.
guys.
Always the good
Yes.
guys.
We're famous for only ever doing the right thing.
I mean,
Yeah,
honestly,
I was in Misfits
Misfits 1 was way better than Decibel. Honestly,
That's true. Decibel was
Which
kind of
is
the worst.
We
Not
saved the world.
good.
Decibel killed many people.
It was
Raid
and-
killed
Raid-
a handful
was
of
in the-
people. He killed a
was-
he killed a town's worth.
It was a
Yeah,
raging
Decibel killed
egomaniac.
people. Decibel killed people in a cold and calculating manner, and Raid killed people in a sadistic and
Personal.
really gruesome manner. Yeah,
Misfits
Well-
1 consisted of a raging, murderous, sadistic egomaniac, a dissociative, sociopathic narcissist, and an actual, literal religious extremist. And it was more morally justified than what Decibel did.
True. It was a good time though. We enjoyed it.
You know, if this were a show, there'd be people on Reddit saying Decibel did nothing wrong. He did kind of save the universe
By
he
technicality.
did kind of save the universe.
at the cost of like 100,000 lives. But you know,
If you're gonna go
math
with
is
the
math.
See, this
Decibel
is why statistics
on
is
the
so good.
Decibel is on the ends justify the means end of the spectrum.
My
Yeah.
biggest regret with Misfits 2 was knowing there was something up with Decibel's plan, but not having a character that would point it out.
My biggest regret with Misfits 2 is that I didn't get to play my favorite character concepts.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that right now with Douglas. It's not a negative feeling at all, but I have to play differently than I as a person would.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Because you as a person would have probably cracked open a couple of secrets already.
And it's way funnier
That are-
to do it like this.
It's, yeah.
Don't say that, Sam. Don't say that.
Listen,
I can't
Ethan,
wait for you all
it's
to TPK
it's
from the
so
thing that
much
Sam
funnier.
and Ethan have been watching happen from miles
It's
away.
so much funnier if you don't say anything.
Oh, it's so funny. Okay.
Like, genuinely, Garrett, why would you fucking do this to us?
I thought it was going to be obvious.
No, but now that it's not obvious, we have to stick with it.
We can't say anything. We're too deep
I
in.
have plans.
Okay,
It'll be
okay.
fine. Or it won't.
Guys,
And that's how it's going to go.
Plans end with us dying.
Dude, look, I've
We
been
could
too
avoid all
focused
this if we just went to my
on
forest.
actually.
There's more to it than there's more to what's going on than just that being a thing that's happening. Like,
Right.
there's more to what's happening with
Of
that.
course.
I've been too
very
busy
proud of
on
some of
trying to actually
stuff that
use my subclass.
Yeah, I
Like-
gave you some stuff, so you should be able to do a little bit more with
Yeah.
that at this point.
I can actually use my subclass.
The problem was I was looking at
now,
it and it's like,
2
okay, hold on.
levels
you're
after I
trying-
got it.
I was looking at that, and the problem with that, I was like, I can't give you anything in off step. It doesn't make any sense for you to find priceless gemstones in off step. But so then I was like, okay, well, when they get to Ringwell, it makes sense that they'd be able to find some.
Are you talking about when
Yeah.
how to get him his entire
Gemstones?
subclass?
Yeah.
We need to rob.
Because he needs
rich people.
gemstones. He needs expensive gemstones to do that.
Yep.
We
Which,
need
by
to
the way,
rob.
I still stand by the pricing. That we're just
Do
in
you?
an odd campaign. Yes.
I do think the measurements need to be looked at again.
Sure.
Uh,
We
a
might just
little
get
bit-
rid of the cubic feet and just have it be surface area.
Yeah.
I think that would make more sense.
Why not have it be the gold price of the gold price of the thing you make has to be equivalent to the gold price of the amount of paint you're using.
Paint.
Well, because you already can't make anything more valuable than 25 GP.
Oh, okay. That's lame.
And then a DM has to come up with a
And if
fly
you-
how much
well,
a door
you-
costs. Because you could just paint
Well,
a door on a
you
wall.
can make it. So, like, I could make a diamond, but it would be made out of, like, clay.
It's like
and just
3D
look like a
printed
diamond.
diamond.
Yeah.
It's like plastic.
I suppose.
So are we just gonna confront Vaughn for talking to someone?
Yeah, let's talk to this guy about talking to someone.
Are we
Only
also
we're-
going to mention Amos, or are we just
Yeah.
not?
Oh yeah.
I
didn't
was
see
already running. I
Amos.
was already running up to him to tell him about Amos.
Amos?
Okay.
Amos?
Anus?
What?
Is it Amos or Amos?
They hate us because they ain't us.
They hate us because they ain't
You
us.
say they hate us because
Is
they
that-
hate us?
It's just the anus.
Is that
That's
the
what I heard.
is that the Grey Guard clan motto?
They hate us because they ain't us.
They hate us because they hate us.
Also factual.
Grey Guard logic.
All right, so you guys go up to Vaughn.
I'm not there. I don't want to talk to Vaughn.
Okay.
Next time I see him, I fight him, so
Hey,
I'm not there.
Vaughn, did you see him? It was
Indeed.
Amos.
I saw. He spoke to me.
Look,
He said not to go to Starfall.
He told me that as well.
Which of course means that we will go to Starfall.
What was your response?
was-
I saw you talking.
If that was his weak attempt at trying to save us for some reason, then I'm afraid that was a poor attempt.
Indeed.
Shall we go now, or
Do you see anyone here?
no longer? This is feeling an awfully lot like Ringwell. No one around.
Indeed.
You don't think this has-
smell any burning flesh either?
You don't think this has anything to do with Torsika, do you?
It may. I don't know.
Could I suggest something
I'll allow
that
it.
might have something to do with it? The hooded figure that created a giant crack in the ground and then
Whoa.
vanished with the homunculus girl.
Yes.
He was in the area.
This area?
Hmm. But I saw
Well,
Amos
he was like
standing
between
amongst the
here and
town.
Ringwell.
Wait a second.
If they are working
Maybe
together,
the fire isn't real.
if they are working
I leap
together-
into the flame.
Okay.
I don't do that.
Douglas jumps into the fire, and Maria grabs him by the collar and picks him up like a cat.
Well, I did not smell anyone else in the area, so if indeed the hooded figure is working with Amos, then he is incredibly stealthy. Which I find it unlikely that anyone could hide from my sense of smell.
Could be. It
I
could be the
don't-
case that
I don't
he's.
know. He's
I mean, he created an entire crack in the ground, an entire illusory crack in the ground. It's possible he knew how to hide his presence.
There is also the fact that there is much fire and smoke around here. Plenty of smell to blind you.
I did not
Why
think of the crack in the
filter-
ground being illusory.
I'm back.
Well, I mean, I don't see how one could make one and then seal it up as if it were never there to begin with. It was
Wait a minute.
unnatural.
You're saying these were
I am not a
illusions?
mage, so I do not know what goes on with their strange powers.
If this was an
Though I
illusion,
suppose you would know better than I.
if this was an illusion, then how sure are you that you executed him to begin with?
I know few else than you. I don't
Content.
dabble in the arcane. The arcane dabbles with me.
That's actually a freaking
Fair
cold
enough.
line.
Perhaps I could be of some assistance then. I suspect Ciaran is right. After all, such vile tricks are often beyond the ken of even most sorcerers.
Who are you?
This is
Maria
the
de
newest, this is the newest member of our group. She signed on shortly after we left.
Quite so. A paladin and sellsword. I am rather familiar with a wide array of subjects. This somewhat included. We dabble.
You're a paladin.
Quite
What
so.
does that entail? Those are the blokes with the big swords, yeah?
Quite so. Though, at the moment, she gestures to the spear on her back. My implement has changed. In short, I am a worker of the good god Beer. I work to spread his works and his word.
His works being uncaring and indiscriminate struggles and challenges.
The very thing that give our lives meaning to overcome.
True, I suppose. Never much of a religious man.
We all have our form of spirituality, be it a creed or a loyalty. We all have something that drives us. It matters not what it is. All things are trials for us to overcome.
Well then, seeing as how there were no casualties to be found here, I will send a hawk to the capital and we will continue on our mission. Whatever we will find in Torsica, it is clear that this man does not want us to find it.
Then I suppose we must find it anyway.
Indeed. Tell everyone to keep moving. We will not be stopping here for obvious reasons.
Sir,
Quite so.
Karen's gonna turn around and convey that information.
He goes to one of the wagons and begins writing a message to send via hawk. And that is where we're going to end this session.
Nice.
Based.
Quickly, are there any trees around I can grab a
Is there any
seed
trees
from?
I can piss on?